There I am. Look at that cutie. That cutie right there. Right there. Right there on the screen. Just posting all the links. You know what the last thing I do before I hit live? I set up the mic. Like, why? That's important. Why is that the last thing I do? Like, why? Why? Why do I do this to myself? Hi, Clarissa. Hi, Zenith. Ah, fucking ad. God damn it. What kind of ad? What they hit you with? Damn it, Clarissa. Damn. Blaming Clarissa? Ad free? Workout? Ooh. Ooh. Okay, now I'm kind of interested. Okay. Lock in. We have 2 killers now. 2! For the SO? Significant. Oh, whoa. That scared the fuck out of me. For the SO, the significant other workout. I also like the significant other workout. Pam, we have a game that's free that you might like. Oh, shout out. That makes sense. That makes more sense than what I was thinking. It's a little dating sim. Which dating sim? I've never heard of this dating sim before. What's it called? Does it have a cute name? Is the name punny? I need to know. I need to know these things. Do I get to make dad jokes throughout the entire thing? Not that one, right? What's... There's 2? Which one? Which one? Let me in on the joke. I want to know. Which one? What's that one? You guys have secrets and I don't like it. Let me in on the secrets. Look at me. I'm hitting my desk. I'm hitting my desk out of frustration. God damn it, guys. Where were we last time? Right, we have 2 killers. Taylor Tales. And yes, it is what I think it is. Has some bad trigger warnings. That one? Taylor Tales? I'm writing it down. Where's my sticky note? I'm writing it down. I'm writing it down right now. Doing it. Taylor Tales. Do you play as a tailor? Okay. I've written it down. Very bad trigger warnings. Death? Death? Is there death? Basically? Knew it. Okay. So last time we found out there's 2 killers. And it's a girl. We love our girly killers. She's cute in her skirt. Damn, she fast. We didn't even bother trying chasing after her. We didn't give a fuck. Pam, I suggest you play it offline. Oh god. There's 9 guys and they all have different stories. Also, like, you best put a trigger warning in the title. Terrorism, genocide is 2 of them. What kind of dating simulator is this? For 1 story? Oh no. Oh no, guys. You play 1 corpse factory game. And suddenly we're attracting all kinds of killers. Jesus. I need to get comfy. So I'm gonna do this. I'm rolling up my chair. Okay. I'm ready. I'm ready. You're ready. I'm emotionally ready. Hope everyone's got a drink. I played a bit, but the guy that the story has, and those is hot. How hot are we talking? Okay. So we know Junpei's still alive. There's a fake Junpei. Bastards. The killer's a girl. The police chief detective guy is still after our asses. He's gonna catch us, let's face it. And Noriko has lost her fucking mind. That's why I say you better play it offline. Maybe go live on Discord and play it there. Ooh, secret stream. Test it out offline, then decide whether you play it on Steam. Stream. 5 stream streak. I'm the luckiest girl in the world. Thank you. My memory of that event is so clear that thinking about it feels like I'm reliving it again for the first time. Yes! We had a little flashback. He didn't end... Funny enough, Koji didn't kill his ex-girlfriend. Some random, like, driver did. But he did, like, take her corpse. And I'm still thinking it's what's in the closet. Workout! Working out on a Tuesday, Zenith. Working out on a Tuesday. Okay, I'm grabbing my weights. Okay, fine. I'm grabbing them. I'm picking them up. I'm bringing them to the desk. I'm gonna do it any second now. Okay, we do lift the weights first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Tuesday. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Hell yeah, because we're built different like that, guys. Bound to go wah, wah. Leg kicks. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Get on the ground. On the ground. It's a must. Oh. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. And on the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Whew. Strongest woman in the world, by the way. Just need you all to know that. Bask in my glory. In my muscular glory. Hell yeah. Glutes of steel, by the way. Whew. And we're back to being a world famous serial killer. Get you a girl who can do both, am I right? There's only 8 people out of like 25 to 30 people in my class right now. Count me and the professor. Fuck. Hydrate. Thank you, Clarissa. You right? Thank you. Thank you, Zenith, for the workout. Thank you, Clarissa, for the hydrate. Appreciate you for that. The pain hasn't dulled. Well, you got her dead body in the closet. What do you expect? Bastard. But I'm glad I don't live in that apartment anymore. Okay, so my original theory was it has to be... No. New theory. Write it down. This is gonna be on the test. I think he buried the dead body of the girl in Noriko's apartment. That's why it smells like dead bodies. What he has in the closet is the person who killed his ex-girlfriend. Well, girlfriend. And he's using it as a mannequin. Because he already said it's not quite a mannequin. Pound out! Nibsy! 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 Welcome in. Pam, do you like snacks? I love snacks. What kind of snacks are we talking about here? What kind of... You throwing it in a full circle? Oh my god, that's a full circle. If you got snacks, take a nibble. I had lots of food before the stream. Climbing those steps every day would only serve to remind me of dragging Shizuko behind me. Oh. Yikes. I cut myself free from the chains that shackled me to her, but I can never destroy the memories. Then why would you want to live there with Noriko? Man's annoying me already. I think they'll haunt me to the ends of my days. Perhaps that's why I'm so desperate to fill the void she left in my life. I'm desperate to distract myself from the love from another. And yet, at that time, I didn't want to let her go. You kept her body, didn't you? I wanted to hold her cold, lifeless corpse to my body and simply waste away so I could join her in the afterlife. You kept her body, didn't you? In fact, here we go. I was so attached to her corpse that I did something I'd never done before. Not once in all my history of toying with dead bodies. Here we go. Here we go. I decided to keep her. I knew it. Knew it. She's in the closet, isn't she? Oh. Oh, where's this? I don't know whether it was out of a despair or depression or desperation. Where are we? So there's lots of bin bags around. Don't really know why I decided to do such an odd thing. This apparently is the only odd thing she's ever done. What in the Ted Bundy? Possessed by a single disturbing idea, I emptied out all the small storage closet in that old apartment, discarded everything within. And then I carefully, delicately, lovingly placed Shizuko inside the dark space. 4:20 on a Tuesday! Thank you, V! I'm gonna buy so much food with it. So many snackies and drinkies. Ooh, I'm gonna buy strawberry milk. Oh, strawberry milk. Extra whipped cream. Strawberry on top. Sprinkles. Fuck yeah. Hi, V! I hope the day is treating you well. Did you hydrate? Did you have a snacky? Did you have caffeine? Did you stretch? Are you doing overtime again? Yes, get it, queen. Look at the little strawberries. Ah, look at the babies. Baby. We're just hanging out with a dead body, you know. Regular, normal things to do. Inside the dark space. So this is your closet? I don't think Noriko ever mentioned a closet. Do you think he like put up like a fake wall? V, how dare you shout me out? She stood up against the wall, almost casually, almost like she was alive. That is not a living position. I held her in place with some rope fastened to the wall, a loop around her neck, and a few bindings around her waist. She sagged a little, but it wasn't overly noticeable. This is pretty noticeable. There, Shizuko stood before me. Though her gaze was lowered, I could almost fool myself into thinking she wanted to greet me. Or she wanted to simply say goodbye. Goodbye. Something I'd never considered saying to her. But I knew it was time to say goodbye to her and to say goodbye to myself. The me that shared a life with her. The me that lived in the shame of the things I'd done. Into the small storage room, I piled the evidence of my guilt. You put all the evidence in one place? I don't think he's smart, guys. What did I walk into? We kind of proved a theory. He kept his ex's body. But where? Did he like... Is this the body that's making everything smell bad? All the macabre and sickening paraphernalia I had collected over the years found a new home within the dark space. Photos of corpses, tomes written about embalming and mummification, countless books about Noble Sinclair, that awful I held so dearly to my heart. Everything and everyone that made up Kojiro found itself inside that room. With one last look at the girl, I slammed the door and locked it tight. The ceremonial act of locking away everything I once loved had a cathartic effect, but the moments after that aren't as clear in my mind. I know that I sealed up the room and concealed the door. I fucking knew it! But I don't recall the effort that went into doing so. I know that I decided to leave the apartment behind, but I don't recall talking to the landlord. I know that I tried to move on from being the person I once was, but I don't know how much I truly changed. Fuck. Oh, the creepy music's back. Good, I'm glad. If you know me, then you know what I'm talking about. Lamau. What we mean? What are you talking about? Because just over a year later, I'm still in this world taking part in truly disturbing acts. I'm still obsessed with the dead. Well, that wasn't going to change. And I'm still fawning over Shizu. Noriko. Yes, Noriko. Maybe people can't change after all. Maybe I've been fooling myself all this time into thinking that I'm different now. But I'm not. I'm the same as I always was. I'm still just Kojiro. Maybe that's okay. Maybe I'm losing my mind. We don't know. Oh, we're back at work. Was there no investigation that all the bodies disappeared?
Some good news for you.
Are you ready for the good news, guys? This will also be on the test.
Really? What is it?
A few new cadavers were in the morgue when I arrived tonight.
Ooh.
Also, I was thinking...
What?
What about?
Marriage?
something funny.
Oh?
We went to such lengths to make sure we didn't get caught stealing cadavers from here.
But...
And?
Well, it's amusing that the entire place was ransacked by the human removal service, but no one ever investigated.
Okay, so we're gonna get an answer about this? Oh my god, it's the voice of Daredevil from Marvel Rivals. There are so many good voice actors in this, it's fucking insane. Some nice rope play, I mean, hi, I'm V, I'm a professional.
No one here seemed to really care.
Yeah, why is that? That seems suspicious. She's gotta find that suspicious.
We tried so hard to cover our tracks, being careful about every single corpse we lifted. Then those assholes just waltzed in and stole everything without any repercussions.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Which doesn't make sense.
It makes me sick.
Okay, she's having the wrong takeaway from this.
I want to bring them down.
Yeah.
Anyway, how many bodies came in today?
4.
Oh.
Not a great deal, but a start. Give it a week or two, and this place should be packed once more.
Nice.
Okay, good.
So, no repercussions whatsoever, just back to business as usual.
Thanks for letting me know.
Of course.
How are we going to find out the Herald about who they are? How are we going to catch them? We almost caught them.
See you.
Bye.
Later.
Since I already catalogued the new arrivals, I figure I can relax for the rest of my shift. I plant myself on the uncomfortable steel chair parked near the morgue's entryway. A few minutes later, I'm lost within the flashing lights from my phone screen. I don't know how long I zoned out for, but when I came to, Noriko's name is emblazoned across my screen. Strange for her to call me now, since we spoke just before.
Yo.
What's going on?
You're not going to believe this.
Okay, go on. Lay it on us. Toad's not playing Pokemon Sword in class and watching Pam.
Try me.
Oh.
Somebody requested a death.
Okay, that's not really... Okay. I was expecting a little bit more than that, but okay. Ah, that explains the excitement in her voice.
Congrats. It's been a while.
Ooh, like how long?
It's been far too long. I thought we were done for. I thought Corpse Girl's website had fallen into obscurity.
Maybe the Herald, like, booked their own deaths.
Happy for you.
Because we booked through them.
Kojiro, we can't let this slip through our fingers.
Okay.
We need a victory here. This new request has to be fulfilled immediately.
Okay. Does she even go to the office anymore?
I want this victim to die with a bang. I want his death to propel Corpse Girl's name back into the limelight.
Roger. Awaiting your orders.
I'm sending you the Vic's photo. Get me a corpse that matches his appearance, just like usual.
Okay, then what's gonna be the bang?
Only got a handful of bodies here, remember? Going to be a long shot.
Do whatever the fuck you have to do.
Wow. Her icy cold command leaves no room to be misinterpreted.
Copy that.
The call ends and I immediately receive a message from Noriko. Opening up reveals a photo of Corpse Girl's latest victim. Do we get to see who it is? No. Male, mid-30s or so. Fairly unremarkable guy. Let's see what bodies are in stock. I heave myself over to the steel chair and log into the morgue's computer. Scanning through the inventory only takes a few seconds. There are 5 cadavers here in total, the 4 that arrived today, plus the Junpei Matsumoto lookalike. Looking through the details reveals that of the 5, 3 are female and 2 are male. I immediately rule out using Junpei's lookalike corpse for the request. It's a heavy-set body and doesn't match the victim at all. Look at you guys being cute. I'll need to take a look at the other male, but I don't like the odd of finding a match. I navigate to the cold chambers and open up the cache housing the corpse in question. Is it a good one? Cold air spewing forth from the open compartment fogs up my glasses. I calmly remove them, wipe them against my coat and return them to their rightful place. After unzipping the body bag, I am met with the face of death, a sight I've become more than accustomed to after many long years working here. This guy is just as average looking as Corpse Girl's victim. Seems like the type of person you wouldn't notice in a crowd. He'd simply be a blur against a sea of bodies. Might be exactly what we need. I compare his features to those of the victim in the photo. He looks similar. Couldn't exactly mistake him for a relative. But maybe with a bit of Noriko's makeup handiwork, he might pass off as a close enough copy. Only one problem. Oh no. Unzipping the bag further reveals that this guy only has one arm. Ooh. His left arm has been severed just below the elbow, leaving a surgical stump. Something that he has clearly lived with for 40 years because the area in question is clean. Probably had a prosthetic limb before being moved to the morgue. This particular feature is a deal breaker. Too hard to convince the victim that this is his own corpse if it's missing a limb. Ooh, okay, what was the other one? Although, perhaps Noriko could factor the missing limb into the cause of death. Okay, they're smart. Look at the emotes! New emotes! Oh my god! I wanted a closer look. And it gives Pam 30 bits. Oh my god! Look at them. These were done by Claudia. They were done by Claudia. Also, I got that one. I got a little squish. Look at the squish. Claudia's job, she made them. There's a third one too, but I can't use it because I'm not subbed. There you go. Look at the little cutie. Look at the cutie. She did an amazing job, didn't she? If I bloodied the stump a bit, it could be made to look like he lost an arm before he died. I reached for my phone, called Noriko back, getting sick of the chit-chat. Oof! Ooh, are they, like, finally drifting apart properly now? I need to finish yours, I'm so sorry. Please, take all the time in the world. I am in no rush.
You find a suitable corpse?
Almost. Got a guy about the same age and build. Plain face. Needs some work, but could do the job.
Great! I'll send Tomoe over with the van right away.
Just one thing.
What?
Oh, the happiness left her voice so quickly. W in the chat for Claudia. She did wonderful. She did a wonderful job.
The body is missing an arm.
Oh, that is a problem.
Yeah. Can you edit the corpse photo so that the victim is missing an arm?
Ooh, do you like the idea?
Make it look like it got chopped off before he died. That way, when he receives the actual corpse, he'll be expecting a missing limb.
No.
No?
No?
Why not? Honestly, that's a pretty genius idea to go get around it.
I'm already in the middle of making the photo.
So?
I'm not changing it now.
Oh my god, girl. Why not? It's an easy fix. Okay, back to work, V. Lurk time. Love y'all. We love you. We love you so much. Pam, don't you understand? She's stupid. Yeah, I'm starting to... yeah. Ever so often, I get, like, excited when she does something really smart. And I'm like, oh my god, she is smart. And then she does something dumb again. And Tomoe's the only good one. I'm sorry, but she is. I like Tomoe the best.
Then I don't know what to tell you.
Mm-hmm.
Don't have any other suitable bodies.
Yeah, make do with what you got.
Make it work, Kojiro.
What do you mean? We can't make a body appear out of thin air. That venomous tone again. You're gonna piss him off. She's gonna piss him off at some point. He's already, you know, don't get me wrong, he's absolutely head over heels for her, but it's only a matter of time until the annoyance is more strong than the attraction. Is she smart? I thought she was really smart at the beginning, and then I guess the power got to her head, and now I'm not gonna lie, she's lost her edge.
What can I do?
True, what can he do?
Not going to roam the street and kill someone that looks like the Vic.
True.
Come up with something else then.
How?
Hell, chop your own arm off and attach it to the corpse. I don't care what you do. But I need the body within the hour.
Why?
If you let me down, I'll never be with you.
That's an ultimatum and a half. It's called power tantrum and insanity. You are right, Zenith. She's a psychopath. She's becoming more and more like the most delusional psychopath. But yeah, you're right.
Our relationship is tied to Corpse Girl's fate.
Then it's not really a relationship then.
If you let her down, you'll let me down.
Oh, she playing on his insecurities. That is not cool. I mean, murder's not cool either. Let's get that straight. But this isn't cool either.
And I don't like being let down.
My phone beeps twice as if to protest Noriko abruptly ending the call.
Fantastic.
She likes backing me into corners. What am I supposed to do? It's clearly that she doesn't really have any intention of being with me. Well, at least he's smart enough to know that, okay? She's using me, dangling the promise of something I desire right in front of me. What? Let's be real. What happens if Kojiro and Tomoe are like, no, we back out together? What can she do? I mean, I guess she could request their deaths with the Herald, but by herself she can't really do much. And yet, I need to have her. God damn it, Kojiro. I need to prove to her that she should be with me. It's not gonna happen. I lower my glasses and gently rub my brow with my fingers.
Shit.
I got an idea. Oh no. But I can't believe I'm about to do this. Do not cut your own arm off. I slide my glasses back up and adjust them so they're comfortable once more. I fetched a mobile mortuary lift and angle it underneath the tray protruding from the open cold chamber. With a great deal of effort, I detached the tray from the chamber. It rests upon the top of the mortuary lift, allowing me to wheel the corpse across the morgue. Oh no. After pushing it halfway across the open room, I let the wheels come to a stop directly underneath one of the ceiling's glaring fluorescent lights. With that done, I turn and rummage around in a cabinet. Don't do it! Don't do it! Guys, I think he's actually gonna do what she suggested. No! I sort through a number of tools until I find the one I'm looking for. No! Clutching the sterile implement in a shaking hand, I returned to the corpse lying atop the steel tray. Don't do it. I roll up my sleeves of my coat. No!
For Noriko.
Oh my god. Okay, let this be a lesson to all of you. You can't be with someone who's just take, okay? It can't be a one-sided relationship. Also, don't do any of this.
Here goes.
No! Don't do it. Don't do it. Never mind. Can you cut an arm from another corpse? That would have been a fabulous idea, wouldn't it? When the metal bone saw digs into the soft flesh of my arm, I have to grip my teeth to refrain from screaming. This is Silent Hill all over again. I angled the blade so it cuts away from my elbow. Need to leave that intact. God, could you imagine if he accidentally cuts off the wrong one? The cutting process is pure agony. Yeah, I imagine. To prevent myself from passing out, I keep my breathing steady and try to focus on something simple. Like what? Something my brain can handle with, well, aflame with pain. I begin to count. 1, 2, 3. I count the seconds that it takes for the jagged metal saw to reach my bone. Oh! 15, 16, still just flesh and muscle and blood spurting down my coat. Man is gonna bleed out before he can get all this done. 20, 21, I think I reached sinew after 24 seconds, but it's hard to tell because there's a terrible numbness that is somehow worse than the original searing agony. Jesus! Bad Kajira! Honestly, bad Noriko! My fingers clutching the saw begin to slip due to perspiration. It's getting harder to even hold the tool. Oh my god. I love dedication, but this is a bit much. After some 32 odd seconds, the saw hits bone. I slide it back and forth, cutting into the dense matter with as much strength as my failing body can muster. Jesus. Vomit and drool have soaked the front of my coat and began to smear together with the blood. Oh my god. It's forming a shallow pool at my feet, and the stench of the mixing liquids threatened to overwhelm my senses. I hate this. Counting the seconds has become infinitely more difficult. 43, 44, 4, 30... Is it 21 seconds so far? No, it's been longer than that. It has to have been a minute by now. I've been sawing into mine for a full minute? But the blade hasn't cut through all the bone! I'll be back because I'm about to throw up. Don't throw up! If it's too much for you guys, please, like, run off, okay? Don't recall when I fell to my knees. No! Dude's gonna die. I don't recall when I stood back up. I don't recall running my slimy fingers through my hair or when flecks of blood spatter against my glasses, when my bladder relieved itself. Hey, the fact he was able to do it is insanely impressive. Do I even recall why I'm doing this? Is it for Shizuko? Is it because I love her? No. Noriko. It's for Noriko. Actually, it's for Corpse Girl. I have to prove I'm worthy to her. Please don't feel the need to prove that you're worthy to anyone. Whew. Have to be loved by her. No, you don't. There's nothing else for me. No, don't say that. 97, 98, as my count reaches 99 seconds, my right arm falls to the wet tiled floor, flopping like a dead fish against the deck of a boat. I let out a groan of what can only be called relief, and I slump in on myself, resting in the pool of foul liquid. This might be the thing that finally makes him snap. But the music's bumping. My vision is blurry. My breathing is ragged. The same part of my consciousness knows that I need to treat my wound. Please do. You're gonna die. I need to apply a tourniquet or cauterize the damage. Or I'm just going to bleed out and die on the floor of my own morgue. Poetic? Just a quiet voice in my mind. The very same one that drove me to such an extreme measure urges me to finish my work. Getting to my feet is a struggle. I try to push myself off the ground using both my arms, but of course, I fall flat on my face when my right arm fails to react to my mental instructions. Ah! Rapin, hi! We're doing good. We're dealing with some stuff, but we're doing good. Wait! Wait! You got Kitty! You got a kitty with glow sticks! I got a kitty with glow sticks! We can be a pair! Look at us! Oh my god! Twins! We're vibing together! Oh my god, I'm so happy. Is the disgusting part over? Well, the arm came off. Now we need to, like, not die. So, kind of, I think? Actually, no. You know what? No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. No, it isn't. I don't think so. I think the lenses in my glasses smashed against the tile because my... Oh, God. Yeah, go away. You know, Clarissa, run away. Run away right now. Because my eyes seem to be bleeding now. Are you sure you just not the blood that you smeared in your hair? Second attempt at pushing off the ground is more successful. My left arm is somehow strong enough to hoist my barely responsive body. I gotta tell you, I can't do one-armed push-ups. I can't do it. I'm not strong enough for it. I sway and I stagger around aimlessly before collecting myself enough to attempt to fish my severed arm off the floor. Luckily, I managed to grasp the blood and the vomit-soaked wrist of my former limb with my one good hand. That's gotta be a fucking weird experience. I drag myself towards the mortuary lift and hold aloft the corpse I need to attach my arm to. But I didn't think this through. Please tell me he didn't cut off the wrong arm. I was joking, guys. I was actually joking. Tell me when it's safe. I'll let you know. I was joking. Oh, I don't really know how to attach a severed limb. Oh, thank God. Oh, thank God it's the right arm. Okay. I bludgeoned the corpse's stump with my useless arm, trying to find some point of connection that will magically fuse the limb to the corpse. Sewing it, I guess? It's hopeless. Yeah, and how is he supposed to sew with one hand without any, like, you know, experience doing that? It's hopeless. As I madly flailed the arm around, I can't help but laugh at the whole situation. Please tell me that this is just like a really bad dream and he didn't actually do it. Of course I can't attach my arm to this corpse. The corpse is missing its left arm. Oh my God! He cut off the wrong arm! I cut off my right arm! Please tell me this is just a nightmare?
Good one.
I throw my useless detached arm behind me and rest my weary body against the mortuary lift. Accompanying my laughter is the laughter of somebody else nearby. I have to listen really intently to confirm that I'm not just hallucinating. But I'm certain that someone just walked into my line of vision, even if they are nothing more than a dark, blurry silhouette. Oh no.
Yo, bro. You don't look so hot.
Junpei!
What'd you do? Cut off your own arm?
I know the voice, but I can't place it right now. It's not my voice, and it's not Noriko's voice.
Want me to take the pain away?
Yes, please. I'd give anything to remove the pain. I can't voice my consent. My mouth is dry, my jaw locked in place.
Nothing a little fire can't fix.
I beg your fucking pardon? The figure comes closer. He smells foul, like a dog that was bathed in gasoline. A dog? The heavyset figure that I now assume is Junpei Masamoto is crouched over me. Okay, Crooks, I think you're safe to come back. But I'm pretty sure something really bad's gonna happen. The smell of gasoline intensifies as he pours some sort of cold liquid all over my clothes. No! No!
Pity I gotta light this place up.
No!
But you guys didn't get the hint when we stole all of your corpses. Well, you ain't gonna be nothing without your precious Moore. And Corpse Girl is gonna wither away without her right-hand man. Right hand. Get it, Gojimbo?
The way he deliberately mispronounces my name really bothers me. It bothers me so much that the anger boiling inside me gives me the strength to open my mouth once more.
It's Kojiro.
Sure, bro. Sleep tight.
The dog lifts his body and disappears into oblivion beyond my sight. The unmistakable sound of a match being struck should fill me with panic, but I feel strangely calm. Warm, glowing tendrils of flame flicker around the outskirts of my vision. Oh no. Fire. The entire morgue is alight. The acrid smell of smoke quickly covers up the odor of gasoline. Fire. I lost my family to a fire many years ago. No! Maybe it's fitting that I should perish in the same way. No! Fire. I hate fire. Hate it and fear it. Fire. It's everywhere, surrounding me. The sickening stench of burning flesh permeates my nostrils, and I realize that it's the smell of my severed arm being incinerated behind me. No! Fire. I close my eyes. Really sleepy now. I lost a lot of blood after all.
Sorry, Noriko. Sorry I loved you.
Oh my god! Oh my god! Complete Act 2. What's going on? I glance back at the screen. Kojiro's gone. He dies. Kojiro's gone, guys. 1 month later, Kojiro's gone. And now I'm sad. Now we're Aoi. Now I'm just sad. God damn it. I mean, he was a freak, but he was our freak, you know? No, Kojiro! What do I miss? Junpei killed Kojiro. Now we're all sad. Wait. Where's my emote? Where's my sad emote? Where's my crying emote? There it is. We're sad. And now we're playing as Aoi. We're only on Act 2. Jesus Christ. Oh, I'm so mad. I really wish I could scream at him. I really want to scream. But you know, we're at work. My handsome man! I'm sorry, Clarixa. I'm really sorry. But he's one of my best customers. I just wish he could take the rules seriously.
I said no free refills.
Tell him, bitch. The squeak of my voice surprises even me. Gosh, I've never yelled at a customer before. Please, that is not yelling. If that's your version of yelling. My handsome, hyper-fixated man. I'm sorry, Clarixa. It feels so liberating. I feel free. The customer hangs his head. He looks as guilty as I feel on the inside. Oh gosh, I shouldn't have raised my voice at him. Stupid, stupid, stupid. I'm going to get fired for this. I just know it.
Sorry, Miss Aoi. I'll never ask again, I promise.
Make sure you don't.
Yeah, you tell him. That's it. Don't let him see you back down. Be firm, girl. Be firm. Stand up for yourself. Customer scurries away and I nearly faint from the adrenaline pounding through me. What a rush. Can't believe I didn't back down.
Deep breaths. Deep breaths.
Hell yeah. Get it, girl. And when I feel like I've calmed down, I fetch a cloth and begin to wipe down some tables. This place hasn't been too busy lately. I still shake when I think about the incident last month that drove away a lot of the customers. Oh, you mean when Kojiro came over and stabbed your boyfriend's hand? Can't believe he killed Kojiro. Can't believe he killed Kojiro. I'm so upset. That man, that tall, scary man with the glasses and the evil face. Hey! Don't be mean. He hurt my sweet little Junpei. He cornered him in this very cafe and stabbed his fingers with cutlery. And I'll do it again. Sorry, what? What kind of sick freak does such a thing? I know there's something between those two. I can't ever forget the time that man left Junpei all bruised and broken on the ground outside his apartment. Again, I left there a bit. What did I miss? Kojiro's gone. Kojiro's gone. Junpei killed him. We're all sad. Grr. I hate that man. Well, I hate you. Who does he think he is? Bullying my sweetheart. Girl, you could do better. A pleasant little chime rings out from my pocket, and I recognize it as the notification I set to let me know when the cafe is closing.
Phew. Guess I better get going.
Luckily for me, I'm not on closing duty tonight. My co-workers will take care of all of that. Nice. All I need to do is sign out of the employee app on my phone, and my full shift will be automatically recorded. Then, I'll get paid on time just like usual.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. I wave farewell to the other girls and duck out the front door. As usual, my cute little honeybee is waiting outside for me.
Sup, baby doll?
Junpei.
I rush into his arms and give him a big, snuggly cuddle.
I'm so happy to see you.
Of course, babe. I'm always here for you.
I hope he dies. Yeah. It makes me sad, guys.
How was your shift?
Not so bad.
Glad to hear it. Guess things really have changed around here.
Yeah, whatever happened to your manager that was harassing you and the stalker that was harassing you? I need information.
Yep. It's so much better since the old manager left.
Yes, he left. Definitely left of his own accord.
Good, good. You come tell Junpei if anyone else gives you trouble, yeah?
Maybe Junpei put in a hit for him.
I will.
I nuzzle into his broad chest once more and immediately feel safe and warm.
Can I come back to your place?
Yes.
He holds my hand and leads me towards the train station. I'm so excited to be with him again. Allie, baby, there's so much better than
tea,
this.
my dear?
Oh God. Don't besmirch tea with him.
Whoa now, Sugar Plum. You've been serving drinks to people all day.
He doesn't deserve tea.
You go kick your feet up and I'll do the brewing.
Okay, that is kind of nice, but you also killed our boy. Junpei's so thoughtful. Every word he says makes it clear how much he cares for me.
Thank you.
Her place is nice. I heed his instruction and nestle myself comfortably in the sofa. As I wait for him to finish up in the kitchen, I scroll through my noise feed. I don't have that many friends on here, mainly just family members, but I still like to see what everybody's up to lately. Plus, Junpei always shares funny memes and pics on his profile, so I love seeing those. After scrolling for a minute, I come across a status update from a friend I haven't heard from in a while. Is it Noriko? Noriko Kurosawa. I want to throw up. Don't throw up! No, Kurosawa. 2 hours ago. What? Hey.
What does that mean?
I don't know. Her entire post is short and meaningless. Just, hey. What on earth could she mean by that? When was the last time I talked to Noriko anyway? She used to call me all the time. I used to call her too. But somewhere along the line we fell out of touch. After I introduced her to Junpei, I kind of got the feeling she was jealous. jealous. Noriko always had feelings for me. Maybe being introduced to my boyfriend really hurt her. Oh, now I feel terrible.
Tea, my love.
I just caught a Snorlax. Yes! How dare he? That's what I feel. I feel very upset. Junpei sits down the 2 teacups on the small coffee table in front of the sofa. Steam rises slowly from both cups. The sight and the scent immediately relaxes me.
Thank you, Pumpkin.
Junpei scoots on the sofa right next to me and he leans his head on my shoulder. I raise a hand and run it through his hair as I continue scrolling through noise with my other hand. I post from a guy I went to school with. Shinya! Hey, what's he doing? Grabs my attention. 5 hours ago. One step closer to solving the mystery of the deaths around Tokyo. Helping my father, hey, collect evidence from the crime scenes. You know what? He's always been interested in, like, solving mysteries and such. It's like a dream come true. Thank you, father. Interesting. I think Shinya always wanted to be a detective. Come to think of it, we were supposed to work together at Timogen. Shinya lined up that job for me and I...
Who's this dude?
Junpei's gaze is fixated on Shinya's profile picture.
Oh, Shinya?
I tap on his pic and load his full profile.
We went to school together.
I scan through his profile and read some more of his recent posts. Shinya, 2 days ago. My father has enlisted me to help with his top secret investigation. How about we don't post that online? Can't divulge any further information. You shouldn't have divulged that. My lips are sealed. Top secret. Shinya, 4 days ago. So happy that I managed to get a lead on this case. What? Stop posting it online! But didn't Shinya say he didn't want to become a detective? I'm so confused. Maybe he was lying. Maybe he's like, oh, I can never, like, achieve my dream job, so I'll just pretend I don't want it. I submitted some information to the detective in charge of the serial murders around Tokyo, who just so happens to be my father. And he said I can join the investigation team as a probationary member. Don't post this online.
This guy has a real father complex, doesn't he?
Maybe a little.
Maybe.
It's okay, 7 days ago. No one tells you what to expect when you experience heartbreak. Did they break up? No one tells you how hollow and empty you feel. They broke up. It's important to throw yourself into your work. I will do so. They broke up.
Heartbreak? Something about this dude tells me he's never had a girlfriend in his life.
Junpei, shut the fuck up.
I wonder...
8 days ago. Farewell, my love. I'm sorry I couldn't be the man you wanted me to be. Yep, they broke up, guys. Tomoe Watanabe, my soulmate, my other half, my one and everything. Please forgive me? What did you do?
Jeez. Have some dignity, dude.
Junpei, shut up.
Wow. He really likes to share everything, doesn't he?
He needs to share a little less, because people are going to find out what he's doing.
I swear, he never used to be this dramatic.
Oh, heartbreak can do that to a person. Junpei yawns and puts his arm around me. A classic move. He's so sweet and romantic. I'm sure before you dated Owen, you dated nobody. That's also what I think. I put my friend down and snuggle into his body. He's like a big, soft teddy bear.
I should get going once I finish this cup of tea.
Really? Do you have to go?
He's got lots of people to kill. Like I have any leg to stand on.
Yeah, sorry, babe. I gotta check in on Mom tonight.
Yeah, Mom. You know, Mom. Harold Mom.
Oh, okay.
You'll be okay, right?
She'll survive without you. The thought of being alone forms a pit in my stomach.
Don't worry. I'll help you out before I leave.
With what?
Thank you.
With what? Junpei takes one last sip of tea and gets to his feet.
I'll check the usual stuff.
Oh, like safety stuff?
Yes, please.
He walks behind the sofa and ruffles my hair with his rough hand. The bandages wrapped around his fingers feel coarse against my scalp. As he wanders around my small apartment, he calls out to me.
Oven and stovetop are both switched off. The kitchen tap is off, no drips.
He moves into the bathroom and his voice echoes against the tiled wall.
Tap is off in here too. And the shower is off.
Finally, he moves to the front door.
I'll lock this door properly when I walk out. You just have to put the deadbolt in place, okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Anytime, sugar.
Something must have happened, because Noriko also has like a similar fear.
I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Okay.
Bye.
Love.
Bye. With that, Junpei walks out the door and closes it behind him. The room is automatically better already. I quickly dash from the sofa to the door and slide the deadbolt in place.
All done. The door is locked. The door is locked. The door is locked.
Something must have happened. I take a deep breath and tiptoe back to the sofa and then collapse onto it. Junpei is so good to me. Then why the fuck is the creepy music coming into play? How about no? He truly helps me out. When I'm alone, I find it so hard to be sure that everything is in order. I can't sleep or leave the apartment if there's a possibility that I've left a tap running or an appliance switched on. I can't relax if I think the door might be unlocked. I have to check things again and again until there's no shadow of a doubt that things are the way they should be. I don't remember when this obsessive compulsion behavior first started, but I've been battling it for as long as I can recall. At the very least, when Junpei is here, he checks everything for me. He's so good to me. It saves me so much time. It stops me from having to stand in the front of the kitchen sink for 5 minutes, constantly checking and double checking if the tap is running. Logically, I know it's easy to see if the water is flowing from the faucet. You can see it, you can hear it, you can feel it if you slip your hand underneath the flow. But logic rarely applies when I find myself second-guessing my own senses. I can glance at the faucet and tell myself that it's been turned off properly, it's not dripping. But when I turn away, what if I'm wrong? What if it's actually still running? I feel like my mind is betraying me. I feel like I can't trust anything I see or hear. When in doubt, it should be a simple matter of just quickly checking one more time. But then the more I check, the less certain I become. And it's not because of the faucet I have trouble dealing with. It's nearly everything. I unplug the appliances from the power sockets to make sure they're definitely not still running. I flick light switches on and off 20 times in a row to ensure I haven't left a bulb on when I leave a room. I open and close doors repetitively, and locks are the worst. I have to examine them from every possible angle to convince myself that no one can possibly break in. My condition is completely and utterly fucked up. Struggling against it has caused other horrible afflictions to evolve inside of me. Anxiety, depression, self-hatred. I just feel like I can't do anything without the shadow of my compulsive behaviors looming over me and controlling me. And so tonight, like many other nights, I decide to sleep right here where I am, here on the sofa. Getting up and going to my bedroom is too much effort. Sleeping where I am is just much easier. I begin to drift off, my face planted against the sofa cushion, my legs draped over the armrest. Okay, everything seems to be fine. Okay, the scary music's gone away, we're fine, guys. It's Monday! I'm thankful I don't have to work at the cafe today. My neck is a little sore from my terrible night's sleep, but I won't let that get me down. It's Monday, start of a fresh, brand new week. I've got lots of exciting things to look forward to. For starters, I'm expecting a delivery of some items I ordered online over the weekend. It's mostly snack food, but still, I can't wait. Secondly, I'll get to see my Junpei again this afternoon. I'm going to meet him when he finishes work. Third, my favourite anime airs on Monday nights. There's a new episode every week. Well, except for when my run repeats after the season is just finished. Junpei loves anime as much as I do. Granted, he's not into my favourite series. He says it's a little too girly. but he likes a lot of the other shows. You have so much fun discussing characters and stories we like, even if the shows he watches scare me a little bit. Yes, it's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good week. My upbeat mood is instantly shattered when Noriko Kurosawa's name lights up on my phone screen. Did you not say that you guys haven't spoken in a while? She's calling me? We haven't spoken in so long. Why? Why does she want to call me? Noriko. She's such a chore. Wow! Bitch! She whines and complains so much about her life, but she doesn't know how good she has it. I don't remember her complaining about her life or whining. Icarus! How are you? Who are we now? Where are we now? Turns out she's a bitch. Turns out she's a bitch. I hope the day's treating you well. So what if she's scared of leaving her apartment? Hey, agoraphobia. Isn't that bad? Aren't you afraid of leaving your apartment too? I'm scared of everything. Everything. She's so selfish, thinking she's the only one who has it rough. Wow. I take back the title I had a couple of streams ago when I said nothing better happened to Aoi. I hope everything bad happens to Aoi. I'm okay. Was napping on my lunch break, or would have been here sooner. That's okay. Enjoy your nap. Your nap is very important. I hope you had a good one. And I hope you have a snacky and a little hydrating drink. I'm so tired of tiptoeing around her feelings and her stupid sensitivities. Wow! Damn!
Hello? Aoi? Hi, Noriko. Hey, listen. I know it's been a while, but can I stay at your place for a few days?
I want a snack. Snacks are great.
I got booted out of my apartment for not paying the rent, and, well, I was living in this abandoned factory, but I can't do it anymore. I hate being there alone. The guy I was spending time with just disappeared, and now...
And she doesn't find that suspicious?
Aoi? Are you there?
Is this crazy bitch for real? Wow! Two-faced! She hasn't spoken to me for weeks, months, and now she wants to live in my apartment?
Aoi? Sorry, Noriko. You can't stay here. Well, fuck you too.
What? My phone beeps twice and the call abruptly ends. What the hell is her problem? Well, weren't you just, like, cussing her out in your own head? You can't complain. Before I can even blink, she calls me again. I'm hesitant to answer this time, but...
Noriko? Sorry, I overreacted. I think I'm in trouble. I think Corpse Girl is trying to kill me, and I need somewhere safe to stay.
Corpse Girl is trying to kill her? I think Noriko has finally lost the plot. That happened ages ago. I have muffins and goldfish. Nice. Whatever sliver of sanity she once held on to has finally slipped between her fingers.
Noriko, Corpse Girl isn't trying to kill you.
How do you know?
What? How would you know? You are Corpse Girl. Remember?
Oh shit! She does know!
What? How do you... I'm the one who wants to kill you.
Wow!
I'm going to fucking murder you in your sleep.
Well, letting her move in would achieve that, so I don't know what you're doing. Noriko's science convinces me that her memory is returning. Perhaps she called me in some delirious state or because of some fever dream.
Shit.
The call disconnects as she curses. That stupid bitch. Did she seriously forget who she was talking to? I've had it up to here with her. As soon as Junpei works out the location of her factory, I'm going to go there myself and slit her throat open with my fingernails. Wow! I'll let her bleed out all over me and tell her that she never meant a thing to me. I don't care how much she loves me. I'll end her life quickly before she has a chance to confess her feelings with one last gasping, dying breath. Once Noriko is dead, the human removal service will no longer have any competition. Wow! And I'll finally be able to take her place as Corpse Girl. Why do you want that? I don't understand her motivator. Oh, okay. We might actually find out the motivator. Everyone seems so nice in this. Icarus. During our school years, I was always envious of Noriko. Ooh, is it a jealousy thing? She was so beautiful, so slim and graceful. She had a wonderful family, parents that loved her more than anything. You don't know anything about her life at home. I never had any of that. I wanted so badly to be her. I struggled with my weight back then, but that wasn't the worst of it. I had an abusive mother and father that essentially ignored my existence. Well, until he... Wait. Well, until he killed me by splitting my neck open. What? I would have given anything to trade places with Noriko and feel alive again. It didn't matter to me that Noriko complained about every aspect of her life. She moaned about how much she despised her delinquent sister. She griped about her father walked out on her, but still sent her a birthday card every year. She lamented over the time her mother tried to, off herself in front of her and her sister. Wow, okay. How her mother hung from the ceiling, barely alive, for hours and hours until Yuriko figured out how to call for an ambulance. How old were they? But I would have taken all of that trauma over my own upbringing. I'd have traded my life for hers without a second thought. Why? It seems like you're trading one awful family for another. Noriko had no idea how lucky she was. Okay, then how is she lucky? Because you're saying that she had a loving family when you've just proved that she didn't. Even after all these years, I never really overcame my envy of her. Fuck, it really is just jealousy. And Noriko had the perfect family. So lucky. I even went so far as to request her death through... She did it? What a bitch. I even went so far as to request her death through Corpse Girl's website. It's always jealousy. Damn. Of course she didn't die. How could she have? Junpei figured it out before I did. He forced his way into Corpse Girl's website and viewed all the death requests. Someone, Noriko, had placed a comment on the request I submitted. A single line of text never intended to be seen by other eyes. That's me, bitch. Noriko, for fuck's sake. She did it? I thought it was Shinya. That's what I thought. Knowing that she had become Corpse Girl made my jealousy grow. Why? I wanted to take her place. I wanted people to fear me, just like they feared her. I wanted any other life, anything that would let me escape my own hellish half-existence. Thanks to trawling through her website, Junpei soon figured out the whole thing was essentially a hoax. Corpse Girl had no ability to cause death. Noriko was simply trying to con people into ending their own lives. It was pathetic. It made me laugh. I decided I would play along with Noriko's delusions in order to ensure her downfall. Wow. What a bitch. It's finally time. I get to meet Junpei at the station and walk him home. Yay! The Noise Corporation office is within walking distance from Shinjuku train station. Getting there is a breeze. Oh, he works at Noise? Junpei works on the 30th floor of the massive office complex. He's one of the top dogs. He's worked really hard to get where he is. I'm so proud of him. It's kind of funny to think that I almost got a job near here. The Chimujin building is so close to Junpei's office. Noriko and Shinya hooked me up, but I completely bailed on them. Oh well, at the time I had no idea the love of my life worked nearby. I think I'm right on time, so Junpei should be here any second. As I wait patiently, a familiar-looking girl climbs the stairs and wanders past me. Her outfit is kind of unprofessional. Tomoe? I wonder if she's an office employee. She looks like a little bit of a troublemaker. Tomoe? Posture check? Posture is posturing. Hydration is happening. And stretch. The whole care package. Let's go. Whew. Let me stretch. Let me stretch again. Whew. You know what? I'm gonna do one more self-care thing before I continue. Let's have a look-see. Fun fact about Poundtown. Someone hasn't redeemed that in a long time. Ooh. Okay, you get a choice. Do you want something like funny? Do you want like something personal? Let's see. What kind of thing would you like? Okay, Icarus. Hear me out. Hear me out. Get on the ground. Give me 20 soldiers. Yes, Zenith. Okay. Here's a fun fact about me. I have deep beef when it comes to buttercream frosting and cupcakes in general. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. So, you know how... Can you guys picture a cupcake for me? Picture a cupcake in your brain. You know how that the icing is like 90% of it and the cake is like 10? I think that sucks, because here's why. The cake is usually really dry, and they overcompensate it with like 90% buttercream, to the point that they've just ruined buttercream altogether. I know I have irrational hatred towards buttercream, but I have facts to back it up. Buttercream sucks and deserves to go to hell. Listen, I'm not delusional. Buttercream. Sad that you haven't had good cupcakes. I'm so sad too. The only cupcakes I've ever had is like really dry cake that they pile on too much buttercream frosting onto. So now I have an irrational hatred towards cupcakes and buttercream. We don't use buttercream here. You're living in the right world. Donkey kicks, you got it. Right, I'm down. I'm down on the ground. I'm here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Been here for 15 minutes. On 3 ads for a thing. You put a fish tank and give fish bubbles. I'm so confused. That's weird. What product is it? We use custard and chocolate ganache. We also wet the sponge cake. Oh, you'd love the cupcakes I make. I make homemade icing. Zenith. If we could just move in together, that would be amazing. Whew. Oh, and then, you know what? Because you are so good, Icarus, I'm going to give you a bonus fun fact about me. I still sleep with a nightlight. I have a little light up ducky that I have on my bedside table that I pat on the head and he lights on. And I pat him again and he turns off. Yeah, of course. I always make the greatest brownies and other things. Oh, I'll make tiramisu, you guys. I'm gonna need to work out twice as much because you guys keep offering me yummy food. Me too, Pam. I can't sleep in the dark. We all have the fear of the dark. Let's go. Where have I seen her before? You better not touch fucking Tomoe. I'm telling you now. I need it to be dark as possible. You thrive in the darkness? I kind of respect you for it. Anything to get at my parents' house? Nice. Don't mess with Tomoe. She caught me staring at her. Oh no, she's walking towards me.
Hey, don't I know you from somewhere?
Yeah, you guys used to go to school together. No time to run away. She's right in front of me.
Yeah, you're Noriko's friend, right? Aoi?
Noriko's friend? Everything's always about fucking Noriko. Damn. Fish tank air pump. Interesting. The ad is back now! Is Aoi bi? I don't know. I truly don't know. I know she's epically jealous over Noriko, which I'm like, dude, don't let jealousy rule your life.
Yes, and you are...
The brash girl swoops her hair out of her face and leers at me.
Tomoe, a friend of hers as well.
Nice! I love my girl. You better not think anything mean about her.
Oh,
I suddenly remember where I've seen Tomoe before. I think she was in some of the Shinya photos. Is she the girl that Shinya was dating and broke up with?
how is Noriko?
Dunno. Was hoping you could tell me.
Did she go off the grid?
Haven't seen that skank in weeks.
I love her so much. Nightlight and I need to watch something on YouTube. Yes!
I see. I haven't seen her either.
Righto. Well, see you around.
Aww. None of them know what happened at Kojiro. Just like that, the girl brushes past me, doesn't even look back.
Bye.
I watch how she wanders along the platform.
Yo, babe!
Hey, Junpei.
Junpei.
What up, doll? Hey, that chick you were just talking to? She works at Tamuchin. I see her walking around here all the time. She's the one I told you about.
Wait, that's her?
Yup. She used to help that Kojiro asshole deliver putties for Corpse Girl. I've been waiting for ages to introduce you to. Oh.
Huh. I know that Junpei immediately break into a
Go
run.
get her, babe.
Excuse me? What do you mean, go get her? Junpei cheers Fade as I leave him behind. Tomoe. She's the one helping Noriko, helping Corpse Girl. We've been waiting for a chance to follow her. Junpei has been keeping an eye on her, but her actions and movements are erratic and hard to predict. God, I wish that was me. God, I wish that was me. I love when the nickname is Doll, but not from him. And the burning passion! But today I fortunately had the opportunity to follow her. Please don't hurt Tomoe. She's connected to so many people. Noriko, Kojiro, Shinya. They're all involved with Corpse Girl's operation. Shinya isn't. Let's get that straight. We all want to track them. We want to track them all down one by one and cremate them like cadavers. Why? This jealousy is out of control. Of course, I'm saving Noriko for last. I'll slice her open and bathe in her blood and be born again from her corpse. I'll assume her identity, that can't be possible, and live her life and leave my own painful existence behind. That's physically impossible. I race along as fast as my legs will let me. My feet pound against the train platform and several people passing by stop to watch out of curiosity. As long as Tomoe doesn't notice I'm trailing her, then I don't care who sees me. If everyone else is noticing you, she's gonna notice you too. I follow her all the way to the end of the platform, then I blend into the crowd as we board the same train. Oh no, I knock on the door to what I can only assume is Tomoe's apartment. She answers just after a moment and shoots me a quizzical look. As soon as the door is open all the way, I dash forward and slam into Tomoe with the full force of my tiny body.
Fuck!
You have picked the fight with the wrong girl. She's fucking strong. She's scrappy. We tumble into the apartment, though Tomoe doesn't even lose her balance. Yeah, because she's built different, that's why. She's a lot bulkier than I am. She absorbs most of the impact and manages to remain standing. She grits her teeth and plants her hands on my shoulders, only to push me back with a mighty shove. Fuck yeah, Tomoe. Fuck her up.
What the fuck are you playing at? You just tackled me.
I swing a fist at her face. She catches me off guard and she sidesteps my punch and brings her knee up into my gut. I reel back, but the injury doesn't bother me.
Take that, you dumb skank.
Yeah, you tell her. You tell her. I swear if you touch my Tomoe, I'll kill you personally. Yes. Get the Glock out.
I'll teach you to attack me. I don't care if you're Noriko's friend. I'll put you in the fucking ground.
You tell her. Her long fake nails rake across my face and blood pours from my torn skin. But I stand firm and stare her down.
You're allied with Corpse Girl, right?
Is that what this is about?
I love that she's not even phased. Get it,
I
girl.
don't give a shit about all that anymore. It's all behind me.
You know Corpse Girl's identity?
So does Owlie, so what's the point in asking that?
Of course I do. Why? Are you curious? Got someone you want to have killed?
No. I know that it's Noriko.
You're damn right. I should have guessed that a friend of hers would be just as psychotic.
True.
Noriko can go fuck herself for all I care. I'm done with her shit.
No! I mean, okay, fair. Honestly, fair.
So am I. I'm going to kill her.
Tomoe raises an eyebrow.
That so? Well, she kinda has it coming.
Wow.
I see.
Corpse Girl is done and dusted. Doubt the public even remembers her these days. It's all about the human removal service. Noriko's just Noriko now. But I still won't forgive her for what she did to Kojiro.
That wasn't her. Well, him cutting off his arm was kind of her. What is she talking about? Does she know something I don't?
What happened to Kojiro?
Do you even know who he is?
I do.
Does Aoi not know that Kojiro's dead?
He warned me about her, you know? He said she'd discard us as soon as we weren't useful anymore. Sure enough, she had him killed. Fucking burned him alive.
Interesting. Tomoe thinks that Noriko killed Kojiro when in reality, oh, she knows. Junpei took care of that freak. He burned the entire morgue down around him. So Kojiro's death caused Noriko's and Tomoe's relationship to fall apart. Everything worked out better than Junpei planned.
Noriko will die. And so will you for your role in helping her.
Oh, come on. Why are you so insistent on messing with me?
You tell her.
I ain't never done nothing to you. Hang on.
Even though this girl exudes the air of stupidity, I didn't expect her to actually be this dense. Surely she figured it out by now.
You with the human removal service?
Hey, she a smart cookie. I don't say anything.
You're kidding me. You're the one Noriko has been fighting against this whole time. And you're her best friend.
Your point?
Wow.
Are you the leader of your little group?
No.
Right.
When Tomoe pauses to brush her hair from behind her ear, I strike. My hand darts forward and grips her throat. Listen, she's stronger than you. And I begin to crush it between my fingers. The girl kicks and flails. She beats her fists against my outstretched arms, but I don't flinch. Her gurgling and thrashing brings me no joy. I wish people would simply accept their fate. Shin? Despite how tightly I'm squeezing her throat, she manages to form the beginning of a word. I can only guess she's trying to call for Shinya. Shinya, the idiot boy she already broke up with? He can't save her now. I tighten my grip and stride forward, pushing Tomori back and pinning her against the wall. She kicks out at me and she hits me directly in the knee. I refuse to buckle. Her fingers continuously claw at my arm, slashing into my flesh and sending flecks of blood across the room. She thinks she can hurt me. Thinks she can fight her way out of her fate. My baby. That wasn't her. She didn't set the morgue on fire. But nothing she does will ever injure me. You can't hurt the dead. Why does she think she's dead? Oh! This thought repeats in my mind as my face crashes into the ground. Shinya? A ringing sound in my ears causes me to question what just happened, because she did call for him. Why would you call for him if he wasn't there? The residual shockwaves of a dull impact to my skull flow through my head. I wouldn't call it pain or even an ache, just a sensation that something collided with me. But I'm already on the floor, my lips pressed against the hardwood, my eyes twitching and examining shards of pottery falling to the floor around me. A blanket of darkness descends over me and I hear the ragged sound of Tomori breathing and someone asking, "Are you okay?" But the question isn't directed at me. I don't think anyone cares that I'm lying here in my own blood. Shinya? Was that you? Or do we get even more information about her past? I can't count how many movies I've seen where characters claim they've had an out-of-body experience. I've heard the stories in real life too. People on the brink of death or unconsciousness tell tales of how they could view their own body from a lofty spiritual perch. I never put much stock into such nonsense. How can someone dead or dying view the world with any form of clarity? When I died all those years ago, I didn't experience any such thing. It was kind of disappointing, even though I didn't expect much. Being clubbed across the head in Tomori's apartment was a completely different experience than the time glass shards pierced my neck. I feel like I'm teetering on the edge of a consciousness, writhing around on the hard floor. I can feel some light, some blurred shapes, and I can see my body down below. My body, delicate and frail and slowly decaying. I don't get it. Why would I have an out-of-body experience now of all times? I sure as hell didn't experience anything of the sort when my father slit my neck. So her dad attacked her when she was younger. That's why has such fears now. That makes a lot of sense. So why now? I wonder if any of my victims ever suffered from hallucinations like this before dying. Did Kotomi Ida and all those other people on the train platform experience this after I cut them open? You're the one who did that! Did they also helplessly look down at their own bodies from above as the train screeched past? Emi Katsuo, boy, did she scream when I pushed her over the balcony railing. Oh my god! Did her spirit leave her body to look down on her splattered corpse? Where were the other nameless souls I've claimed from Noriko's website? They were all her? There have been so many bodies piled up, countless gifts pledged in Corpse Girl's name. I didn't kill them because I wanted to shed blood. I did it to delude Noriko. That was the goal at the start anyway. Noriko never caught on to what I was doing. She took all the credit thinking she was some all-powerful being in control of the fate of her victims. She never even tried to understand the truth. I slaved away for her, cutting and strangling and slashing and slicing. I piled up bodies for Noriko, but Corpse Girl claimed all the kills. It was a pointless endeavor. I think she would have spiraled into madness, even without the power trip. I suppose it doesn't matter now, things have changed. My only focus now is to kill Noriko. I should have done so right at the start. I'll kill her for wasting my time. Dude, you did that all by yourself. Let's go, Shinya! She was the one who killed them. Yeah, apparently. As I look down on my body below, I see a girl too scared to go on. Too scared to struggle anymore. It's a shame. If I wasn't killed years ago, I might have had a chance to live a normal life. Well, there's nothing else for it. I feel my spirit returning to my body. It's a strange sensation because I know I'm not returning to life. How could I? I've been dead for far too long. My only chance is to claim Noriko's life for my own. I'll become her and discard this rotting, walking corpse. She's actually lost her mind, guys. Oh, everything's slightly blurry. I can hardly see without my glasses. Oh, nice touch, because she can't see without her glasses. That's kind of cool. Everything is blurry, foggy, lacking a solid outline. Colours bleed into other colours. Blue blends into purple and yellow blends into brown. It doesn't help that I'm partially colourblind. Never had much luck telling green and red apart. Without my glasses, I'm practically blind, helpless.
You're finally awake.
My girl, she's fine.
Fucking skank.
Yeah, you tell her. She spits at me and her filthy saliva drips to the side of my face. It's warm. I tried to lash out at her, only to find my arms have been bound to my side. I tried to scream out, but my mouth is gagged with what I can only assume is a sock. I tried to lunge forward, but I'm strapped tightly to the wooden chair I'm sitting in.
I can't believe this.
Shinya!
This is so strange. I just...
Shut up, Shinya. Jeez.
She's like, for fuck's sake, Shinya.
Sorry.
The blood forms of Tomo and Shinya are pacing the room. Even without my full vision, I can tell that the room is bright. Sunlight is pouring in from the open window. Just how much time passed since I was knocked unconscious? And why have they tied me up here? I scream into the mouth gag, somehow loud enough to capture their attention. Tomo strides towards me and pulls the damp sock from my mouth.
What? What do you want?
I mumble something about being unable to see. Tomo swears and stumbles around for a bit and then forcibly pushes my glasses onto my face. Oh, there you go.
To do to me?
That's much better.
I don't know. That's up to this genius.
What, Shinya? Her arm gestures towards Shinya, a pointed finger loaded with an accusation.
Me? Look, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. I just saw you were in trouble, so...
Why are you here anyway? We're done. Over.
Oh, they did break up! I thought they lied online.
I wanted to see you.
Oh, that's kind of cute. I'm not in the mood for their lovers' quarrel.
Let me go. Or bury me. Either way, don't keep me here.
You nearly killed me, bitch! It's taken all my strength not to murder you right here!
Nice.
Go ahead. Try it.
Or you could just hand her over to Noriko.
You can't kill the dead.
She's actually lost her fucking mind, guys.
You're a freak.
Yeah.
Let me call my father. I'm sure he can take her in for questioning. He can find out her motives for attacking you.
We already know.
I already know why she attacked me. She's trying to take down everyone associated with
Huh. Tori cuts herself short.
Never mind that.
I wonder, is Shinya not privy to Tomoe's relationship with Corpse Girl? Obviously not! Intriguing. As Tomoe's former boyfriend, I simply assumed he was part of the operation. I thought he was an accomplice. If he doesn't know anything, then I don't need to kill him. One less person to deal with before I go after Noriko. However, I need to focus on getting out of here first.
If you let me go, I'll never bother you again.
Oh, please, girl. That innocent act is not working on anyone. A lie?
Why should I believe you?
Exactly.
You followed me to my freaking home!
True.
I'm sorry.
No. A lie? She's not gonna believe you.
Then I'll exchange information for my release. I'll tell you anything you want to know.
She doesn't care. Lie, lie, lie.
I care. I'm done with all the shit between Noriko and you.
Noriko? Has she got something to do with this?
Shinya, I love you, but please stay out of this.
Shut up, Shinya.
Shinya? Perhaps he's my ticket out of here. I turn my head to him and wait until he looks directly at me.
Shinya, I'm so thirsty. Can I have some water?
He pauses, but since Tomoe doesn't interfere, he ducks out of sight. He returns within seconds, holding a half-filled cup out to me. I bob forward as best as I can against my restraints and take a sip of the lukewarm tap water.
Thank you.
She plays the innocent so well. It's worth noting that how easy he is to manipulate. He's the complete opposite of my Junpei, who is so strong and independent and doesn't let anyone mess with him.
So, about my offer,
Nope.
will you let me go if I share information about the human removal service?
Shunya's face turns pale.
The human removal service?
He doesn't know about that.
That's...
I really couldn't care less about all of that. I told you, I'm done with everything.
I see.
Tomoe. She might have information that can assist with my investigation. We have to accept her offer.
No.
Oh, please. You're no cop as much as you fancy pretending to be one.
Mm-hmm.
I already told you that Father accepted me as part of the investigation team.
You're a hack, a wannabe.
Ooh, damn.
Why can't you just be happy for me?
Shut up. Shut up, shut up!
Tomoe storms off, the sheer force of her anger causing the walls to tremble. Shunya and I are alone in the room. That's a terrible idea. I don't waste another second.
Shinya, I don't know everything that's going on, but it sounds like you're trying to solve the murder cases, right?
That's right. I'm really helping the investigation team, you know?
God damn it, Shinya.
That's good. Very good. Please, I have information that might help you.
No, don't do it. Don't be stupid.
Will you let me go if I share it with you?
No. His nervous eyes dart around, searching for any sign of Tomoe's presence. And then he looks me dead in the eyes and says the very last thing I ever expected to hear.
I'll let you go if you help me kill Noriko Kurosawa.
What the fuck? Why? Why? What?
This is your apartment?
Yes.
Please forgive me for intruding.
Shunya bows politely, removes his shoes, places them carefully in front of the doorstep and takes a stride forward. What is happening in this story? He takes a good look around before turning to me.
You have a nice place.
She does have a nice place, a suspiciously nice place. Oh, please. I wish he would cut the formalities. We're here to discuss serious business. He's acting like we're new co-workers or something. I walk over to the door and make sure it's fully closed. I slide the deadbolt into place.
The door is locked.
I whisper this under my breath so Shinya can't hear me.
The door is locked.
Repeating phrases like this has become sort of a mantra. It helps me concentrate. When I'm about 90% sure the door is actually locked, I wander back to Shinya. It takes all of my willpower to refrain from turning back and checking once more. Thankfully, Shinya distracts me from my inner turmoil.
Is everything you told me true? I want to make sure I have all the facts straight.
Yes, it's true. All of it.
What did you tell him? Truth intermingled with lies is still the truth, right? No, it isn't. Shut up. I lucked out when Tomoe left the two of us alone in her apartment. If I'd had to explain things to her, I would have had to give her the inside information on the human removal service's operations. Anything less could have clashed with her existing knowledge and caused her to doubt me. But since I only had to explain things to Shinya, I had already determined that Shinya wasn't in the loop, so I concocted a convincing lie in order to secure his cooperation. And he bought it.
Just want to get my head around it. Noriko Kurosawa is Corpse Girl. She's the one that was behind the initial string of murders across the city.
This doesn't explain why you want Noriko dead.
She delivered photos and corpses to her victims in order to convince them that they would die soon. And that had the effect of causing people to kill themselves. Almost a self-fulfilling prophecy.
Correct. Of course, all of this part is true, kind of. Shinya doesn't need to know that I acted behind the scenes and brought the victims low by my own hand. Those acts of violence almost seem like a distant memory now. I was so committed to aiding Noriko that I couldn't think of anything else. In the end, my assistance didn't help my own situation. I only propelled Noriko's ego into the stars and continued to suffer my cursed half-existence.
But it wasn't long before another group started killing people in much the same way as Noriko did. A group called the Human Removal Service. They've killed hundreds, if not thousands of people in the past months.
Yikes, Owie! Again, all true so far.
And you were enslaved by Noriko? Forced against your will to infiltrate the human removal service and bring them down from the inside?
Oh my god.
That's right.
Heh. He's a fucking idiot.
That explains why you want to kill Noriko. You want to be free from her. Even if it isn't exactly the legal thing to do.
What a liar. Legal? What kind of pedestal is this guy standing on? He specifically requested assistance to do the exact same thing. He wants Noriko dead just like I do, but I don't know why.
But if I remember correctly, you only managed to learn one important thing about the human removal service, right?
Yes.
The group is made up of dozens of members. Dozens of people that all masquerade as the leader known as the Herald. There's no single person responsible for the murders. It's the joint effort of a large group, all striking across the city simultaneously.
I mean, that would explain why there's so many deaths.
Am I correct?
And there's the real kicker. He's absolutely spot on. I didn't mind sharing this tidbit of information with him. It does nothing to assist with his investigation. And wrapping the lie that I was Noriko's lackey in a blanket of truth makes everything all more convincing.
Yes. That's right.
Oh, boy, Owie.
Phew, okay. I think I understand everything.
I mean, it's still confusing, but yeah.
Thank you for your help.
There's one thing I'm not entirely comfortable about. Shinya hasn't been forthcoming with his reasons for wanting Noriko dead. Yeah, I want to know. If I don't ask a question, I feel like he will never address it.
Can you tell me why you want to kill Noriko?
Yeah, why? Help? Tries to back away from the question by twiddling his thumbs and pretending to examine the nearby wall.
Shinya,
Come on, what's the reason?
I need to know. Otherwise, how can I trust you?
Trust. It's a word that has always made me laugh. How could I trust anybody? I couldn't even trust my own parents, the people who swore to raise and protect me. My mother hit me when I was misbehaved, when I overslept by 5 minutes or raised my voice ever so slightly. I was a child. How could I ever trust her not to lash out at me? My father, how could I ever trust him after he killed me? And Noriko, the one friend I opened up to, the person who knew all about my struggles. She betrayed me. She kept her perfect life out of reach, taunted me with it, dangling it in front of me like a carrot on a string. How? And when I asked her to share her life with me, she completely misinterpreted it. Oh, she told me she loved me. She told me she wanted to be with me. What did you... Okay, so if you go up to someone and ask them, you want to share your life with them, they will naturally assume relationship. What did she mean? Like, I'll just take your existence and you can take mine? Like, what? She wanted to shower me with gifts, hold my hand, be intimate with me. She wanted to be my girlfriend, but how could I ever be intimate with her after what I went through? She didn't understand me. She didn't understand that I wanted to be her, not to be with her. She wouldn't trade lives with me, so how could I ever trust her? That is so unreasonable. How could I trust her when she said she loved me but wasn't willing to make a sacrifice to make me happy? You can't trade lives! They're not Pokemon cards! Everyone is full of shit, and I'll never trust anybody again. Don't you trust Junpei? Junpei spends every day trying to prove his love to me. He assists me with my compulsive behavior, he helps me do my shopping, helps to keep my apartment neat and tidy. Do I trust him? No. I know what he wants from me. He's no better than Noriko. Damn! Bitch wouldn't swap faces with me! God damn it! He's willing to jump through hoops for me in the hope that he'll eventually conquer my flesh. Yikes. Even when he tries to help out with my compulsions, I don't have full faith in him. He takes it upon himself to complete my checklist of rituals in order to spare me distress. But more often than not, I still have to go ahead and double check everything just to make sure he didn't fuck anything up. If I can't even trust him with that, then I know I'll never be able to trust another soul with anything. Looking at Shinya now, pacing nervously around my apartment, I decide not to put any stock into what he says next. There's no way in hell that I'll believe whatever comes out of his mouth.
Noriko is my friend,
But
my father, Chief Detective Fujikawa, in case you didn't know, has declared her the prime suspect of our investigation.
So why kill her?
Thing is, Father isn't the most lenient person, and he's been cracking under stress lately. If he finds Noriko, if he arrests her, there will be no trial. She'll simply get life behind bars. Guaranteed.
Okay. Shinya hangs his head and I hear a quiet sob.
Is that our country's idea of justice?
Oh.
She doesn't deserve anything less than death for her crimes.
Oh.
Letting her live safely behind bars isn't a punishment. It's an act of mercy.
Damn.
I want to ensure Noriko receives true justice. Fitting judgment for the lives she destroyed.
What he's saying just doesn't add up. How does he know she won't receive the death penalty? It's true that it's not a common punishment, but it's still legal in this country, especially for those cases of mass murder. Does Shinya have information that I don't?
I need to find her. I need to hand her the justice that my father is too cowardly to deliver.
Ooh, damn. Whatever. I'm already sick of this guy. He acts like he's been personally wronged by Noriko's crimes, like he's so high and mighty and knows what's best. I doubt he knew a single person that Noriko killed.
Fine. To be honest, I don't really care about your reasons. As long as you want Noriko dead, then our goals are the same. But I have to ask, will you turn yourself into the police after you kill her?
Once again, Shinya hangs his head.
I'd be a hypocrite if I didn't.
Damn. He leaves his sentence hanging in midair. It wasn't exactly a confirmation.
There's only one problem. I have no idea where Noriko's hiding. She doesn't live in her apartment anymore. She doesn't show up to her office.
Yeah, I kind of assumed. Pam, did you see Netflix announcement on next season? Next season or what? So she's not really in love with Junpei? I'm confused. No, I don't think she is. Bridgerton? No, I haven't.
I know that she has a factory that she runs her operation from, but I can't find it.
See, I might be able to help.
Uh-oh.
Tomoe and Noriko used to spend a lot of time together. Not sure what they used to get up to, but I checked the travel history on Tomoe's IC card, and she made a lot of trips to Shinokubo.
Okay. Her IC card. For people traveling from train every day, buying single-use tickets is often a pain in the ass. Reusable IC cards are much more convenient. You can top them up with money and simply swipe them at the ticket gates to have your train fare automatically deducted. Interesting. Best of all, they keep a record of your transaction history and the stations you've traveled to recently. The fact that Shinya even thought to look at Tomoe's travel history makes me want to reconsider my initial assessment of the guy's detective skills.
Shinokubo, you say?
Yeah. Can't imagine what she was doing there, but all the dates she traveled to that station coincide with days she claimed to be hanging out with Noriko.
I still don't think Shinya realizes that Tomoe was in on Noriko's operation. Regardless, this is valuable information. Chances are good that Noriko and Tomoe spent a lot of time together at their factory, and that factory may very well be located in Shinokubo. I'll forward this information to Junpei and see what he makes of it. Perhaps he knows something I don't.
Thanks for the info. That's enough for today. I'll contact you when I locate Noriko.
Season 5 is in the works and it will be Francesca's. Ooh, okay. Interesting.
Oh. Say, just one more thing.
What is it?
If you've been wanting to kill her, then why haven't you just called her and asked her to meet up with you?
What are you going to say about that? He thinks he's so clever. He thinks he has everything all worked out. He doesn't know shit.
It's not that easy. I need to find where she's living and running her operation from. I want to destroy everything involved with Corpse Girl. I want to burn her factory to the ground.
Damn. And it's all because of jealousy. More lies. Lies on top of lies. The truth of the matter is that Noriko knows perfectly well my intentions for her, even if she temporarily forgets it during moments of delirium. She would never agree to meet up with me, not now. Things were different not so long ago, but I missed the opportunity. Noriko worked on my position in the human removal service. She figured out that I'm the Herald, the one responsible for slicing and dicing. She doesn't know that there's more than one Herald, but that's irrelevant. And she doesn't know that I'm responsible for the mass of the bodies littered across Tokyo thanks to Corpse Girl's website. However, as long as she knows I'm a threat, she'll never agree to meet with me. How she came to the conclusion that I'm the enemy is beyond me. She's a sharp person despite teetering on the edge of total breakdown. It doesn't matter. The point is, I can't simply call and meet up with her. Besides, I actually do want to locate the factory just as much as I want to locate her. The factory is where I'll plant myself. It's where I'll start my life anew. It's where I'll grow and blossom into the new Corpse Girl once I've taken over Noriko's identity. It's not gonna work. Still kind of angry. What? They could have called Michael B. John to play him. What? I'm interested to see how it's going to play out with Michaela. Owie, you told her you are the Herald. God damn it. Shinya is contemplating my answer. It seems good enough for him.
Fair enough. You want to see Corpse Girl completely and utterly defeated. I get that. That's your idea of justice.
Sure.
Agreeing with him will make this ordeal of a conversation end quicker.
I'm going to get some rest. So...
Okay. I understand. I'll take my leave. Call me when you locate Noriko, okay?
Yes.
Lie!
Farewell then.
He makes his way to the door and I don't take my eyes off him until he disappears through the portal. When he's gone, I tiptoe toward the door and confirm it's fully closed. I make sure the door is snugly nestled in the wooden frame. I lock the door handle, then slide the deadbolt into place.
The door is locked.
But is it?
The door is locked.
God, I can't be certain. To my eyes that fail me on a daily basis, that betray my mind with illusions and phantoms, the door seems to be locked. But why should I trust my eyes? I don't trust anyone. Why should I trust parts of myself? I can't even see colours clearly. Red, green, whatever. I can't see anything without the aid of my glasses. The door has been locked. It has to be, otherwise I won't be able to walk away. I won't be able to stop thinking about it until I come back and check again and again and again.
The door is locked.
I turn away, take a deep breath, then immediately turn back.
Door is locked. Door is locked.
I'm pretty sure the deadbolt is in place. It certainly looks in place. I'm so exhausted. I'm tired of the routines and rituals. Why can't I just walk away? If I walked away, the problem wouldn't exist. I wouldn't be stuck standing here, checking and double-checking something so trivial. If I could walk away, I wouldn't be full of stress. So worked up about things that ultimately don't matter. Glad to see that all the people here are mentally insane. Yeah, basically. Take another deep breath and I take a step back.
Doors locked.
I turn, run and dash. I sprint through the room, sprinting through the hallway. I slammed my body into my bedroom door, throwing it wide open. I collapse on my bed and ignore the nagging in my brain telling me that the door is unlocked. I ignore it until it feels too real, and I have to scratch at my flesh just to distract myself. I pull my pillow over my head and hold it tightly around my face. I'm safe here, safe in my bed. The door is locked. Locked! I try to convince myself to fall asleep. I'll tell myself that I'll feel better after I rest. I hope I locked the front door. Huh. Interesting. Pancakes! Pancakes on the table. Wednesday!
So yeah, I reckon I'll have some work for you soon.
Go on.
The other heralds have been keeping the numbers up. There just haven't been any requests for this area lately, you know?
Yeah.
I'm only half listening to Junpei. He said something about why I haven't been tasked with killing anyone lately, but I don't really care about the reasons. Junpei is the only one in contact with the leader of the Human Removal Service. I just take orders, like all the other heralds. Not that I've met any of them. Every herald has their own district, their own turf. If a request comes through our website, it gets allocated to the herald closest to the victim. It must have been a week since I last got to kill, maybe 2 weeks. It's not that I like the killing, it's not that I want to do it. I fulfill the request simply as a way to antagonize Noriko. It's my role to play in backing her into a corner and shutting down Corpse Girl. And so far, thanks to my contributions to the Human Removal Service, we've been incredibly successful! There's more than one? Apparently so. Goodness gracious. Corpse Girl is all but a distant memory to the general public. If people really want to request somebody's death, they come to us, not to her. I don't plan on remaining with this group for much longer. After all, Noriko is pretty much already broken. She's a wreck! Once I find her, I'll possess her and quit this group. Then I'll finally have the life I always wanted. Noriko's life. That's not gonna work. I'll resurrect Corpse Girl when I feel like it. I'll use my inside knowledge on the Human Removal Service operations to bring them down myself. After that, I'll be able to spend my days in peace, living free of fear, finally comfortable in being the girl I want to be. I'll truly be Noriko.
Yo, babe, you in there?
Suppose I drifted too far away. I rub my eyes and look at Junpei and flash him my sweetest fake smile.
I'm okay. Sorry, honey bear. I'm very tired.
Oh, don't sweat it. You want me to grab you a cup of coffee?
That would be lovely. You always know how to make me feel better.
Of course. I'm on it, babe. You wait right there.
Junpei stomps away and heads inside the bar, leaving me alone in the empty section of the cafe. I take a seat on one of the cardboard boxes lining the wall. The box is solid thanks to being packed full of various canned drinks. The managed cafe belongs to us in the early hours of the morning. The place doesn't open until noon, so there's no one here this early. I have my own keys these days, regardless of whether or not I'm supposed to. Okay. Junpei suggested we use the place as a makeshift base of operations after I decided I was going to continue working here. That was some time ago now. Originally, I truly planned to quit. I was going to work with Noriko. My manager at the time used to drive me insane. I couldn't wait to get away, but after I killed him, things weren't so bad. She killed him. What a bitch. To be fair, the boss had it coming. The new manager's great. He doesn't pressure me to work shifts I don't want to. He doesn't let customers take advantage of the staff. Neither the new manager nor the other staff members care that Junpei and I meet up down here. It's not like we leave any incriminating evidence behind either. Apparently no. No one cares that Junpei's here. It's simply an easy place for us to meet up and talk since Junpei lives so far away from me. The added benefit is that we have access to cheap drinks and food thanks to my employee discount. So hanging out here is actually quite pleasant. I wait for a while longer for Junpei to return. I really could use a coffee right now. His return is heralded by the thump of heavy feet against the tiled floor.
Got you, fam.
Junpei sidles up to me and hands me my favorite drink, a tall iced coffee with an extra espresso shot and a dollop of ice cream.
Oh, you're the best, baby.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I know it.
I bet if the old manager was still alive, he would have banned Junpei. I don't think he would have. Because he was totally fine with Aoi getting, like, sexually harassed, so I doubt he would care all that much. He giggles in his insanely irritating, high-pitched way and begins to chug his own latte.
So I wanted to ask you a favor.
What's that?
Anything for you, honeybee.
A tuft of milky phone sits on his top lip and I have to hold myself back from stabbing him in the face. Oh my god.
Noriko apparently spent a lot of time in Shin Okubo with her accomplice Tomoe.
Shin Okubo, huh? Good old K-Town. What'd they go there for? Karaoke?
Doubt it. Noriko sounds like a drowning cat when she sings.
She's so jelly.
Then what?
Well, I'd like to think that's where the factory is located.
Oh, gotcha. Ooh, you could be onto something. Trip from Kojiro's mark to Shinokubo wouldn't take that long. Since they used to move a lot of bodies around, it's definitely a viable location.
I agree.
Right on. I'll look into it. I'll track down factories in that area and get my troops to investigate each one.
I'm careful not to let him see me roll my eyes. By his troops, he means the guys he plays online games with. A bunch of teenagers that all look up to him because he's a top-ranked player. They're not involved with the human removal service, but they're just pawns that Junpei uses to complete legwork around town. Sadly, they're happy to serve him because they all see him as their sensei.
Cool. Let me know what you find out. I'm itching to get this all over with. My love.
It's increasingly difficult to act pleasant around Junpei. My mouth tries to clamp itself shut every time I use a pet name or affectionate term. I know that my time to discard him is near. Once I become Noriko, then...
Count on me, sweetums.
My goodness.
Now drink up and get your energy back.
I take a sip of my iced coffee and can nearly taste it. Because my tongue is dead. The food and drinks I consume need to be extra strong or sweet for me to have any chance of enjoying the flavor. But Junpei doesn't know this. He thinks I have a sweet tooth. He can think whatever he wants because I don't care. Damn. Damn. It blows my mind that this is all because of jealousy. A message from Junpei arrives while I'm lying in a fetal position on my couch. Hey Q, the guys checked out a bunch of factories. Yes, they got the location! Had to read the message twice to be sure my eyes aren't deceiving me like usual. Does he truly have the location I've been looking for? I take a calming breath. I don't want to jump to conclusions, especially with something involving Junpei. He has a tendency to exaggerate. He may just be trying to get me excited about some useless information. I send him a short reply requesting the info. I instantly receive a thumbs up emote, then the text box changes to an animated ... as Junpei composes his follow-up message. The wait is agonizing. If Junpei pulls through for me here, I might finally learn Noriko's location. If it all pans out, then everything could be over tonight. It's hard to not get excited about the prospect. It's hard not to get ahead of myself. I could leave my death behind and never look back. I could become Noriko and live the happy life that she has been keeping to herself all these years. Listen, she's not living a good life. She's just not, guys. The message finally arrives on my screen. It's an address. Not that I expected anything else. A street name and a factory number in Shiboko. One more message from Junpei comes through. Is it like a photo of the warehouse? My guys saw a chick matching Noriko's description inside that factory. They thought she was a zombie. Ha! Go check it out. Go check it. A photo? This is it. As long as this information is solid, I've located Noriko's factory. My entire body begins to shake. An icy chill washes over me, as though I've just walked into a cold shower. It's a strange sensation for a dead girl to feel. Pain doesn't affect me, and yet the cold is something I can never banish from my bones. No time to focus on that. I have to stay calm. Need to concentrate and pull myself together. I launch myself up from the couch and collect the backpack hanging over the coat rack. I unzip it and run my hands through its contents and convince myself that everything I need is within. After swinging the bag over my shoulder, I throw open the door to my apartment door and venture outside. Okay, it's happening. Oh, it's happening. Is this the end of the game? The factory is a rundown mess. How anyone can live here is beyond me. Suppose I'll just have to find a way to make it feel like home. Maybe once I'm inside Noriko's skin, I'll be able to understand why she's comfortable here. Yeah, the more I look at it, the better it seems. This will be my home. I'll be Noriko and live here happily ever after. I'll sit back and enjoy the life that she's been withholding from me. It's not that great, trust me. Firstly, I need to find somewhere to change my clothes. I can't kill someone if I'm wearing my nice dress. That's just not acceptable. I did consider changing at home, but then I would have to have scored funny looks from people on the train ride over here. It is strange that a dead girl fears entering a socially awkward situation. I always go out of my way to avoid uncomfortable situations, but perhaps that's just a remnant of the life I once knew, something that I can't quite leave behind. It's the same as my obsessive compulsions. They cling to me like carrion flies swarming over my corpse. I shouldn't be worried about any of those things. But dead or not, my mind can't just discard the anxieties that shaped my entire life. This doesn't look like Noriko's factory to me. It looks exactly like it. Wait, what am I doing? Why am I trapping myself in pointless thoughts? My goal is right in front of me. Noriko is on the other side of that brick wall, completely unaware what is about to happen. A heavy-handed slap to my face doesn't sting, but it causes me to reevaluate what I'm doing. Focus. First, I'll change into the gear provided to me by the human removal service. Oh, you mean the mask? And then I'll shimmy into the factory through an open window. I'll locate Noriko and drive my knife into her chest. I'll pluck out her still beating heart from her body like a ripe strawberry, and then I'll carve my name into the pulsing, blood-spurting organ. Wow! Noriko's life will be over and I'll be reborn. I'll baptize myself in her lifeblood and become the girl I've always wanted to be. This is not going to work out well for you. And I'll be happy. Happy, just like Noriko. She is not happy. She's lost her mind. That smiling, carefree girl that I spent my youth with. That girl that faced her mother's attempted suicide with a stoic smile. The girl that didn't flinch when her father walked out. The girl that stayed inside day after day when the outside world just became too scary to face. The happy, carefree girl without a single real problem. Never knew how good her life was. She wouldn't have lasted a day in my shoes. Yep, everyone here is sane. Definitely sane. I hate her so much. I'm going to become her. My backpack hits the ground with a dull impact. I tear my yellow sundress from my shoulders and let it fall to the ground just like a snake sheds its skin. The cool breeze bites at my naked skin and makes the tiny hairs across my body stand on end. Why can the dead feel cold? The dead shouldn't feel anything. I crouch and rummage through my backpack, withdrawing my change of clothes. Slowly, calmly, deliberately, I dress myself in the dark gear that marks me as a herald, one of many. I note the comforting weight of 4 knives concealed within my jacket, 1 in each sleeve, and 2 against my chest. It's important to be armed to the teeth. After donning every article, I pull a broad mask out from the bag. A mask in the likeness of Corpse Girl, my enemy and my future identity. I slide the mask over my face and a curtain of calm descends over me. This is the last time I march forward with the name of the Human Removal Service. This is my own personal agenda. The scheming of that rebellious group of killers no longer guides my hand. The time has come. I approach the factory's front entrance and try the door, simply out of curiosity. I don't expect Noriko to have lowered her guard so much, and yet the door swings open. She left it unlocked. A mistake I would never have made thanks to my overbearing compulsions. Here we go. Tell me she's not changing in the middle of the road. I think she is. This place reeks of death. If I wasn't so accustomed to the smell, I would probably vomit. Do dead girls vomit? The dull, steady hum of an air conditioner registers in my consciousness, but doesn't distract me from examining the surroundings. Countless empty body bags are strewn across the pockmarked concrete floor. Some are stained with brown blood, some are completely clean. A series of shelves, almost like warehouse racks, run along the walls and across the floor in haphazard patterns. Whoever planned this layout was out of their mind. However, this is at home now. My home. Soon. Striding forward, I weave between the shelves and step over the discarded body bags. So far, there have been no indication of Noriko's presence. Still, I draw a knife from inside my sleeve so that it rests in the palm of my hand. The metal handle is cold. Cold. Why do I feel cold? The entire factory is like a freezer. How could Noriko live here?
Hey.
My torso twists in reaction to the monotone syllable. The quick movement sends a shooting pain across my chest. Pain? Pain?
It's you.
You know, she looks pretty damn good for someone who's apparently been here for like months.
Hello, Harold. It took me a while, but I figured out what your mask is supposed to be. It's like an artistic representation of Corpse Girl, right? The Corpse Girl mascot that appears on my website.
Noriko flashes her phone at me and I glare at the website displayed.
That's totally copyright infringement.
I don't know what to say to her. This isn't exactly how I imagined this encounter would play out.
Why'd you fake Junpei Matsumoto's death? You know what I'm talking about, right? That time we met in the underground parking lot. You planted a look-alike corpse to fool us into thinking Junpei had died. Total Corpse Girl move, by the way. Guess you stole that strategy from me, too. I sense a lawsuit.
She steps forward with an outstretched hand. I instinctively lash out with my knife and slash her wrist. But her hand comes to rest on my shoulder, a thick nick from my inaccurate blade, not even prompting a spurt of blood.
Ouch. That stung a little.
Wow, she does not give a fuck. The warmth of her hand seeps into my shoulder. It's almost comforting.
Chloe,
She knows.
I miss you. I really miss you. Can you take off the mask? Can we just talk?
Damn. I don't take off the mask. I don't know why I'm standing here listening to her. I don't know why her presence and her reassuring hand has caused me to lower my guard. She smiles. This is the happy, carefree Noriko I grew up with.
You're so beautiful, Aoi.
Oh god.
I'm really sad we can't be together. How are things with your boyfriend?
That single useless word crawls out of my rotting mouth like a diseased maggot. It's all I can bring myself to say.
You can't tell me? That's okay. You used to be so open with me. And then, you died.
You talk about when she got attacked?
We tried to keep our friendship going after that, but we've never really been the same since then, have we? I hope you get the help you need, Aoi. I hope one day we can put all of this behind us.
My finger loosens, the grip on my knife weakening. It falls to the concrete ground. Oh my god. I don't need it anymore. I tense my arms and squeeze my hands together, desperately trying to crush Noriko's throat between my fingers. Her skin is warm and flushes red as my grip tightens. She kicks against me, but the pain doesn't register. She's weak and frail. Oh, she's still gonna do it. Her strangled cry is drowned out by my own grunts of exertion. Anemic fingers swipe at my arms constantly, only serving to irritate me. I could hold her neck in one hand and use my other to plunge a knife into her face. I could continue to strangle her until I crush her windpipe, or I could slash her stomach open and let her intestines spill out onto the ground. All of the options are appealing. All of the options can put into motion within seconds. I take my right hand off her neck and slip it into my jacket, ready to pull out a knife. My left hand closes tighter around her neck, and Nariko closes the distance between us, causing my elbow to bend and lower and allow her closer. Ooh. Her forehead slams into my own. My neck recoils backwards and falling to the ground, only able to blink once as I try to work out what just happened. She somehow summoned the strength to headbutt me. Frail, weak, ghostly Noriko. She actually stood up for herself. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Jesus, Eric. Icarus. What do you mean, kiss? Now, kiss. Doomed Yuri, am I right? Go, Noriko! She's actually struck the person she loves. I'm dazed but ultimately uninjured. I didn't even feel the impact of my skull against the concrete when I landed flat on my back. Noriko towers over me, rubs her neck, her ragged breathing even louder than the thumbing air conditioner.
Sorry, Aoi. I had to defend myself.
Eric? Eric? Eric who? Eric? Who's Eric?
Please, get up.
I do remember you! I was stumbling over your name! Leave me alone! I'm only little! I was trying to say Icarus! Oh, are they gonna like duke it out? Oh! I slip the knife into her side and feel it slide neatly between two of her ribs. Her taut, thin skin does nothing to resist the impalement. Noriko looks down at the wound, mumbles in surprise. I drive the knife in deeper. With a flick of my wrist, I pull it sideways. Ooh! Slashing her belly wide open. An arcing stream of blood sprays from the savage wound and forms a macabre rainbow before me. Noriko coughs and gags as she frantically tries to stem the tide of blood with her hands. Pam has an adversity against names. Hey! Call me Marcus. I'm in the story at the moment. That's why I forgot. I couldn't handle it. Oh.
Damn it.
Good at voice acting though.
Corpse girl will
She falls to her knees.
get
Her empty threat falls with her and her face slams into the concrete. Noriko Kurosawa is dead. Using the very same knife that slashed her open, I cut along the seam of my jacket and skirt. I strip myself down with the blade until I'm standing cold and naked in the factory. It doesn't take long to strip Noriko down as well, but I'm extra careful with her clothes. I don't use the knife this time. I simply pull her dress up and over until it slides free from her motionless body. You gonna bathe in her blood now? I hold the dress up against me. Oh, she needs to wear it. Understood. Letting it press against my own form. I look down and admire the sight of myself, imagining what I'll look like when I wear it. I can finally become Noriko. I can wear her clothes and live in her factory, talk to her friends and work in her office. She doesn't work there anymore. What are you talking about? I can do all the things that she loved to do. I wouldn't say loved. I wouldn't say loved. All the things that made her happy. I slip the dress over my head and force my arms through the sleeves. It's a little long, but overall it fits me nicely. Do we get to see her in the dress? I'm Noriko Kurosawa. That's not how life works, Aoi. Aoi, that's not how life works. Oh my god, Noriko Kurosawa. Sure. Sure you are. Coral Island was definitely a weird watch. Your name is Mark. Oh, yeah. Yeah. When I talk about my husband Mark, I mean the Mark from Coral Island. Not you, by the way. I hope you know it. I'm sure Icarus knows that. When Mother killed herself, she didn't die. Oh. Well, she died, but not really. She has a weird concept of death, I will admit. It's funny though, everything that made her Asuna Kurosawa left this planet on that day. Interesting. Her body remained, but her soul had departed. She was sent away to a care facility and I didn't see her very often after that. On the rare occasion I visited her, I would always notice that her eyes are no longer looked like mine. I hate her for what she did to our family. Yuriko and I were only children at the time, but Mother hung herself up from the ceiling and made us watch. She encouraged us to kick the chair out from underneath her. She didn't understand what she was doing. She told us it was a game. Oh, that's fucked up. So we kicked the chair and we laughed. And Mother laughed, and then her neck snapped and she stopped laughing and the light in her eyes that I once shared with her was extinguished instantly. Yuriko screamed and I screamed and Mother just wouldn't move as we couldn't get her down from the ceiling, and eventually Yuriko remembered how to call for an ambulance and the paramedics arrived and we were taken away. And after that I was completely fucked up because you don't just walk away from something like that and act like nothing happened. I spent years trying to force the painful memories of her attempted suicide out of my mind. Attempted? But I didn't exactly cope with it very well. How could I? I became terrified of the world and became used to locking myself inside and wasting away. Yuriko dealt with it a little better than me. I couldn't say that her rebellious behaviour was the right way to cope, but it had to have been healthier than staying inside for weeks at a time. By the time I reached senior high school, I think I had mostly gotten past everything. The vision of my mother hanging from the ceiling in front of me didn't haunt my dreams. The sound of our laughter intermingled with screaming didn't always ring in my ears. Aoi helped me through a lot. She shared all of her problems with me and it made me feel a bit better. Like maybe my life wasn't so bad. Aoi's life was kind of messed up. Her father was arrested for various crimes and didn't spend much time in her life. When we were about to get ready to graduate, he came back to town and violently attacked her. Yes! And that explains why she was terrified. She called me and told me that he killed her. And she killed him too. So it was all going to be okay, her words, not mine. I never understood what she meant when she said she was dead. I think graduating put some distance between us, so I never truly tried to figure out her words. My own problems came back to haunt me once I moved out of home. I became completely distracted and almost forgot about Aoi. The apartment I moved into, I should have known that the smell of mold wasn't normal. No, it wasn't. I first thought it was mold. I should have paid attention to the shoddy repair work that had been performed on the wall. I should have just walked away and found somewhere else to live. But that apartment, I suppose that's where I started to lose control of my life. And that's exactly the reason why I need to return there. Wait, what? Am I alive? Several days later, apparently not.
Looks the same as always.
I guarantee that this is Aoi. She's so delusional. She thinks she's actually Noriko. I'm not looking forward to climbing the rest of the stairs up to the apartment. I can hardly walk at all, even on flat ground. But I have to do this. I can't let stitches and bandages and painkillers distract me from getting inside. I don't know how long I was in the hospital for. None of my personal effects were with me when I woke up. I had no phone, no purse, no handbag. But the doctors monitored me for a few days and then let me go. Even though I told them I had nowhere to return to. This is Aoi. There's no way this is Noriko. They just threw me onto the street. They couldn't even tell me what happened to the girl who attacked me. They had no idea they had no idea if she had been arrested or not. I have a feeling she's still out there. Regardless, I'm here now, my wound is apparently on the mend, and I don't have any signs of infection. All I have to focus on is the ascent in front of me. Each step I climb is more difficult to conquer than the last. No, I don't think this is her. What, this is what I mean when I play Pam as adversity to names? Don't be mean! I'm adorable and smart. Each time I raise my leg, I experience a tearing, searing agony along the length of my stomach. More than once I have to stop and check my stitches haven't been torn wide open. When I'm sure my flesh is more or less intact, I continue scaling the mountain. My head throbs and beads of sweat drip down my face. When I hit the landing of the level below my own apartment, I spy a familiar face. Yeah, you ain't fooling Momo.
Noriko?
That's not Noriko. Momo Agawara, the daughter of Kenji Agawara, the man I framed in order to maintain my innocence.
Hey, Momo.
Oh. Dad! Yeah, that's not her. That's not her. Pam, you are smart. Yay. Noriko being worn by... Oh, do you think she's actually wearing her skin? Jesus. Her panic cry isn't the reaction I was expecting. Her father is exiting their apartment just as Momo cries out. He does a double take before glaring at me.
Noriko, surprised to see you here.
I can't quite get a grasp of his tone. Is he happy to see me or angry? Does he even know that I'm the reason he was arrested? Well, I'm assuming that the police let him go fairly quickly after all. He's here at home and not rotting in a cell.
Hello.
Your landlord said you disappeared.
Yeah, kind of.
Are you okay? You look like...
His gaze turns to the hospital tag adorning my wrist and the package of spare bandages I've slung over my shoulder.
You know, you disappeared right around the time the police...
Oh. Oh.
Huh?
Forget it. It's nothing.
Oh, Kenji. I have a bad feeling that he's beginning to piece something together. If he works out that I'm behind his false arrest, then...
Sorry, I should go.
Yeah. Come on, Momo.
Bye, Noriko.
That's not Noriko.
Bye, Momo.
The girl waits excitedly as her father leads her downstairs. I should feel relieved that he's safe, but honestly, I just feel guilty. My actions, Corpse Girl's actions, put a lot of strain on that little family. I have to keep going. The last flight of stairs is torture on my battered body, but I persevere and reach the front of my apartment. I bet the room smells awful by now. It's at this moment I remember I don't have any keys to get in. Shit! Out of desperation, I tried turning the handle and the door opens. Either I left the place unlocked or the landlord has been inside and forgot to lock up. I'm just thankful that I can keep moving forward. Place looks good. The curtains are open, bathing the living area in soft light.
I'm home.
Home. No, that's not right. This isn't my home. This isn't Noriko's home. This is Corpse Girl's home. I never really lived here. I simply existed within these walls. The real Noriko was held hostage by an I can't say that word. Presence sealed in this home. The things here are just as I left them so long ago. It's a comforting feeling, but at the same time it sends a chill down my spine. It's time to move on. I stride with purpose towards the kitchenette and slide open one of the drawers. Inside is a small mallet with a metal head. It's a treasure I acquired from the garden shed on the apartment grounds back when I first moved in. It's not very large, but it suits me just fine. I don't have the strength to wield anything bigger than this. What the hell are you gonna do? Bringing it to bear is still a great deal of effort. I grip the handle with both hands and lift the deceptively heavy tool. Oh. Equipped with this tiny weapon of destruction, I slowly lurch through the hallway. Are you going to take down the fake wall? I make my way to the very end, where a blank, stark white wall faces me. The paint on the wall is peeling like it was slapped on without care. The plaster is cracked like it was applied by an amateur. And the lingering stench of mould is at its strongest where I stand in front of this wall. I bring the mallet down with both arms. I'm shocked that the landlord didn't notice there was a weird wall in this apartment. The heavy metal head crashing into the wall with as much force as I can muster. The struggle of bearing the mallet is taking its toll on my wound. I feel the stitches in my stomach threatening to snap and break. But I can't stop here. I can't stop until I've crushed this wall and revealed the glittering contents of the trove hidden inside. Oh, we're finally gonna see, Koji's last girlfriend. Another swing, and another crash against the plaster. A cry of pain and another hole in the wall. I scream and swing and hammer and groan and slash and weep, and the wall crumbles beneath my sheer force of will. White dust clouds my vision and provokes me into a coughing frenzy. When my eyes and throat clear up, I throw the mallet to the carpet and venture forward. I clamber through the human-sized hole in the wall and find myself within a secret cache on the other side. Damn. The stench assaulting my nostrils is no longer disguises itself as mold. It's the fetid malodor of rot and decay, the inimitable trademark of a decomposing corpse. I spent so long fooling myself into believing it was nothing concerning. I spent so long pretending that a corpse did not live within the walls of my apartment. The truth is, this corpse pinned to the wall is the root of all evil. It's an infinite font of misery and despair and malice and death and hatred. This is Corpse Girl. Oh shit. Oh. Give me a second. There you go. Bad timing for snacks. Love snacks.
Hello, old friend.
So you're Corpse Girl. The corpse does not reply. To call it a corpse is no longer entirely accurate. It's become little more than a skeleton. And the essence of... Oh god, the words they use, come on! I'm not perfect, I can't say all the words. A macabre tribute to an unyielding sands of time. Bone and flesh and hair and fabric blend and intertwine and meld together to form a sickening representation of human beauty. Beauty. I used to think this body was pure perfection back when the corpse was more or less intact. It was the image of a gorgeous, vibrant young woman. So you knew it was behind the wall. I aspired to become just as beautiful. Interesting. Slender, elegant, graceful, with pale skin and dark eyes. Looking at her now, it's clear to see that I was deceived. The form before me is not so beautiful. It's revolting. I shaped myself in the image of death, truly believing I was transcending mortal beauty. This corpse controlled me for so long. This corpse manipulated me and made me want to become just like it. Somewhere along the way, my own identity began to dissolve, and I started to believe that I had become this rotting carcass, this pallid bag of flesh. This spell has been broken. I don't know if it's because of my near-death experience or the clarity of my mind, inspired by an intoxicating cocktail of painkillers. Wait, is this really Noriko? Is this actually her? I no longer want to associate myself with Corpse Girl. I want to be myself, just Noriko. I no longer want to kill in the name of this blasphemous effigy.
Corpse Girl, I found you here. Trapped in this storage closet.
Damn.
Just over a year ago.
So you did know she was there.
And you stole my life from me.
Looking at her now, I can't help but wonder what the hell went through my mind when I let her possess me. Why did discovering this corpse have such a profound, lasting effect on my psyche? I shut my eyes as a wave of dizziness threatens to overcome me. Staggering in the near darkness, I struggled to regain my balance. I had blocked out the memory of discovering this corpse for so long, I refused to acknowledge it ever happened. But the crystallized fragments of that forgotten memory have finally breached the surface of my consciousness. I can finally recall the event, thanks to the clarity brought about by my current state of mind. Oh, we're going back? We're going back. It happened several days after I moved into this apartment. The musty smell of mold lured me to a wall at the end of the corridor, the wall that had been hastily patched up and covered with plaster and paint. I wondered about the source of the smell. I figured that it might be a leak, a busted pipe that needed repair. Instead of calling upon the landlord for assistance, I took matters into my own hands. perhaps I was inspired by my newfound independence. I had just become a free young woman living on my own for the first time. Perhaps I was just stupid. I located a mallet in the garden shed. I tore down the wall. I found Corpse Girl. In that moment, I fell to my knees. Somehow, someone had hung this corpse upon the wall and decorated the storage room with books and photographs. The sight of the dead woman bearing down on me instantly unearthed the buried memories of my mother's attempted suicide. The pain and despair that I had repressed for so long found its way out of my mouth and formed an unholy scream. I think the fear of that discovery and the subsequent revival of subdued memories caused me to slip in and out of consciousness. I was paralyzed by fear and my entire body was racked with pain. Looking back now, I feel like I must have spent days lying in a heap on the floor of this storage closet. Days spent with a dreary haze of dread and depression and distress. Days spent at the feet of the hanging corpse, that form I began to look up to and idolize. Days spent in a lull, a fever dream, surrounded by photographs on the wall of all manner of corpses. Oh my god! Kojiro created Corpse Girl without even noticing! Days and days of my soul and identity slipped between my fingers. Something must have internally cracked inside me because I remember getting to my feet and repairing the wall. I don't know how I did it, but I patched it up and painted over it and vacuumed up all the dust and debris from the carpet. And then, the memory of the entire incident just vanished from my mind. The only relic I received from the storage space was a single book, a heavy tome that must have tumbled out of the closet during my delirium. Oh, a comprehensive history of photo manipulation. Interesting. Now, Corpse Girl doesn't look the way she used to. Uncovering her today hasn't shocked me into submission like it did all that time ago. It's all linked. Yeah, it was Kojiro's apartment before. Am I stronger now? No, not really. But I was prepared to face her this time. And now I'm ready to bury her. As I calmly assess how difficult it would be to retrieve her from her position, my eyes fall upon the dozens of photos plastered haphazardly across the wall. Photographs of nameless bodies printed with an instant camera. There must have been 10 or 20 or 30 corpses across the entire series of images. I don't recognize any of them. That's the only comfort I take from viewing the images. The comfort that I'm not the one who decorated this room with these macabre visuals. Whoever put these photos up is undoubtedly the same person responsible for hanging Corpse Girl on the wall. All of the photos look so real. All of the corpses are in such normal positions. There's an image of a decomposing body sitting on a bench waiting at a train platform. He's wearing a suit, like any ordinary businessman. Another image is of a headless couple at a dining table, dressed in their Sunday best. They are sharing a candlelit meal. Is she gonna, like, click all these things together? Corpses going about their daily life is eerily reminiscent of someone else I've encountered before. What was it? A book I read? Instinctively, my eyes dart to the piles of books toppled over in a corner of the storage room. There are dozens of duplicate books, as if they were abandoned here by their own author. I crouch and dust off the cover of the book at the top of the pile. Dazed by the Dead, Noble Sinclair. Noble Sinclair? Underneath 10 more copies of that volume is a different book with a similar cover. Strange Flower. I know this. The very same book that Kojiro lent me so long ago. Except the book here is not some worn, well-read library copy. It's in pristine condition. Save for the layers of dust coating it, there are nearly a dozen copies of this book as well. Someone intentionally abandoned these books here, and the fact that they are accompanying so many photos of corpses, not to mention Miss Corpse Girl herself, is no coincidence. These books and photos, as well as a copy of photography I found here so long ago. All of this somehow embedded itself into my subconscious and inspired me to start Corpse Girl's website. I'm sure of it. This room, this fucking cursed room, ruined my life and corrupted my mind. And I have to wonder if somebody planned it all. Did someone leave all these things here in order to break whoever entered? That's probably a far-fetched concept, but I'm desperate to place the blame on somebody, anybody but myself.
Enough.
Are we gonna burn it down? A light slap to my face slaps me out of my inner ramblings. I don't know if she knows that Kojiro's dead. It's time to bury Corpse Girl and put this life behind me once and for all. I can't really atone for the things I've done this last year. Hell, I don't actually feel like I need to atone. It's not guilt that's eating me up inside, but at the very least I can move on. I carefully remove the restraints tying Corpse Girl to the wall and feel the weight of her rotted body collapse against my own frail form. Her head leans against my shoulder. For a brief moment I pause and let her rest against me. I ran a hand through what's left of her hair. She's been through a lot. We both have. We're both Corpse Girl. Well, we both used to be. Now we're just empty husks with no purpose. If we're not Corpse Girl, we'll probably be forgotten. Lost to time and memory. For once in my life, I'm looking forward to being forgotten. You're gonna drag her out like Koji dragged her in, right? Right? Complete ending B. I'm kind of scared. 3 months later, I'm kind of scared, guys. Did we move out? Aoi and I used to dream about getting away. Breaking away from all the stress and tension of our everyday world. She dreamt of going somewhere cold for a winter getaway. Somewhere she could snuggle up by a warm fire and drink hot cocoa and feel at peace. I told her I'd like to visit a sunny holiday destination. But I don't know why I said that back then. It was a lie. I hated the sun. The harsh light and the warmth always used to leave my skin feeling prickly and scorched. However, things have changed. Through no plans of my own. For some reason, leaving behind the life of Corpse Girl helped me appreciate a few little things in life. If she'd just figured this out at the start of the game, everything would be great. You know what happened to Aoi? No idea. Wait, 4? There's 4 endings? Oh my god. I don't know why. Maybe I'm just happy I survived. Maybe I'm just glad that I don't have to keep living in that accursed apartment. I haven't fully recovered from the stab wound Aoi inflicted upon me. Okay, so you do know it was her. I haven't fully recovered from the scars she left in my heart. I don't think I ever will be 100% healthy again. My doctor says these things take time, but maybe a slight limp and a dull ache in my gut from time to time is a small price to pay for my life. I made the decision a few weeks ago to attempt a beachside vacation. It went well. Pale, ghostly Noriko Kurosawa sat on a beach and attempted to get a tan. I did it for myself, not out of some misguided notion that I should live out the dream vacation for Aoi's sake. Aoi can go on her own damn vacation whenever she wants. It's not like she's limping around with a cane and a serpentine scar across her beautiful skin. It's not like she had to struggle against the entire world just to get on an airplane. The beach was gorgeous, the water pristine. I've never seen anything like it in all my life. But those moments of sunshine and relaxation were fleeting. Sitting alone now in this empty apartment makes that painfully clear. I had to return to Tokyo eventually. It was inevitable. But it feels like there's nothing here for me anymore. Maybe I'll move on once more. Go to Osaka or whatever that word says. No one in Tokyo for me. Aoi, Kojiro. They're either dead or dead to me. Tomei doesn't call, doesn't answer her messages. Shinya? Nothing. No one in Tokyo for me. My eyelids close gently and the sweet embrace of sleep takes me. What kind of ending is this? I decide to go for a walk to clear my head. But after returning to my new apartment building, I somehow forget my apartment number. I've only just moved in after all.
Shit. How could I forget something so important?
I wandered the cold hallways, trying to locate my place. 238 or 248? Which one was it? Completely lost, I decide to turn around and search in the opposite direction. As I turn, a slightly open door catches my attention. Who would leave their door open? Anyone could walk into your apartment and steal your belongings. This thought quickly scampers off as I find myself pushing the door ever so gently. It swings open slowly, revealing a room lit only by the flickering light of a television.
Hello? You left your door open.
What's going on?
Is anyone in there?
My timid voice sounds unfamiliar to my own ears. I realize that I've rarely spoken in the last few days, save for the occasional pleasantry exchanged with the staff from the moving company. When no answer from within the room is forthcoming, I take a careful step inside. No sound comes from the television in the corner. It has been muted, but the screen has been left on for some reason. My eyes strain to peer into the near darkness. Once my eyes finally decipher the scene before me, I realize that I'll never be able to delete the vision that has plagued me for most of my life. Oh no. Oh, is this her mom? My mother hangs from the ceiling, a rope coiled around her neck like a boa constrictor. What's triggering this? Her mouth is agape, a half smile, half scream upon her lips. Her eyes are vacant and stained black with the filthy muck of regret. And her legs dangle, helpless, unable to secure a foothold upon the chair that has fallen to the ground. The chair that kicked out from under her while I laughed and laughed along with Yuriko. A thick clump of bile bubbles up within my throat, and it takes all my strength to resist keeling over and vomiting. Damn! I need to take a sip. The body hanging above me, the soulless corpse peering down at me. This is not my mother. This is not. This person, this nameless woman, has been dead for hours at least. I didn't kick the chair out from under her. Yuriko isn't here laughing alongside me. I'm here alone. The woman isn't struggling. She isn't pleading for help or forgiveness. She isn't cursing her stupid mistake. She's gone. Just gone. Her soul has departed for whatever afterlife awaits us once we leave this purgatory. She's nothing more than a hanging corpse. Nothing more than a sack of flesh and bone. The disgusting urge to throw up begins to ebb away as I stare up at the ceiling. The light of the television illuminates the corpse's face briefly, revealing skin gently kissed by light freckles and eyes creased with soft wrinkles. Who is this? She's older than me, perhaps by a decade, but she is by no means less beautiful than I. Her hair is long and soft, and I get the sudden urge to brush it aside, to sweep it away from her eyes and tell her everything is going to be okay. Before I can even understand, I'm standing upon the bed in order to reach up to the ceiling. I rest one hand lightly on her shoulder, and I go ahead and brush some of the stray locks from her eyes with my fingers. Why? If I look past those empty eyes, those eyes that stare at me and see everything I am, if I look past them and I see a truly gorgeous woman before me, I'm utterly entranced by her. Oh no. I rest my cheek against hers. Her skin is surprisingly warm. Perhaps she did not perish as long ago as I initially assumed.
I'm sorry.
What's going on? Guys, what's going on? Self-care check? Hell yeah. I'll stretch. Ooh, posture beautiful. Stretching happening. I think, yeah, she should call the police. I don't know why I say those words. Maybe it's guilt. Guilt. I caused a lot of people to end up like her, forced them to end their lives out of fear or distress or desperation. No, that's wrong. I'm not guilty for those deaths. Corpse Girl is the one responsible. It's not my fault those people died. Technically it wasn't her, it was Owie. Regardless, to think that I helped Corpse Girl destroy so much beauty makes me feel ill.
What's your name?
The corpse doesn't answer.
Silent type, hey? That's okay. It's kind of cute.
Okay, she's lost her fucking mind again.
My name's Noriko. Are you hungry? Can I treat you to a meal?
No reply.
It's okay. Come on. I'll get you down from there.
Oh my god.
Let's get you dressed. We'll put you in something nice.
Oh no.
It's warm outside, so how about a light dress?
Nothing. She's not wrong. It was Aui's fault. Take some time to unloop the rope from her neck and return her to the floor safely. Some part of my subconscious knows exactly how to move her carefully, to dress her, to apply her makeup and bring out her inner beauty. I can't recall if I've done something like this before. Have I taken a corpse out to dinner before? I can't recall if I just read about it in a book or if I'd experienced a similar situation. Just because she's dead doesn't mean that I shouldn't treat her right. Just because she's dead doesn't mean she's not beautiful and worthy of my love. After a bit of time, my gorgeous friend is dressed to impress. We're ready to go out for dinner. She's not very talkative, so I'll place her order and keep the conversation going. People might look at us, they might stare, or even judge us, but we'll be okay. We're two beautiful young women, simply enjoying each other's company. She'll start to decay soon, like a strange flower wilting moments after being taken out of water. As for me, I think I've been decaying for a long time. I hope this nameless corpse girl can help me feel alive again. She offers me a slight smile as I take her hand and lead her out into the building lights of the hallway. I blush. She's lost her fucking mind. What the fuck? Epilogue. What? 1 year later. What? How many years later do we have to go through? Oh god, tell me she is not really taking her out to dinner. I think she did. Okay. Okay, this is the end, I think. Question mark. The book is almost warm in my hand. It's a pristine volume, fresh off the printing press. Paperbacks, though I would have preferred a hardback, don't we all? Don't we all prefer a hardback book? Been a while since I last published a book. Years! The few fans I had probably thought... I probably had thought I disappeared off the face of the planet. I did, in a way. Not my fault. Death is death. Noble Sinclair died in a fire inside his family home. That was a long time ago. Even though my name burned to ash, my body survived. Had to pick up a new name after that. Can't wander this planet without one. This body went on living for quite a while with a new name. I even grew to like it. Then the strangest thing happened. Another fire inside a morgue. This time, and the new name went up in flames. Kojiro was Sinclair this whole time? What? My body survived again. What? Fate? I don't know. Kojiro's alive? Felt a bit lost after that. Felt a bit unlike anybody. I decided to pick the old name back up, dusted it off, pinned it on my chest. Noble Sinclair. It always suited me. Mother gave it to me after all. This time I didn't want to completely disregard my existence. The time spent as another man, too much happened. I've got too much to tell. Too many tales to keep to myself. What? So this new book tells the entire story from start to end. Oh my god! Corpse Factory, Noble Sinclair. What? I'm kind of glad he lived though. Sorry he didn't have a surname because he didn't think about it. Yeah, you're right. Wasn't easy typing page after page with only one arm. One of the most taxing and challenging things I've ever attempted. But now it's done. Soon this new volume will hit store shelves across the country. The world will know everything. I used pseudonyms throughout the book to protect the identities of the guilty. Didn't print Noriko Kurosawa's real name even once. Didn't identify Junpei Matsumoto or Aoi Sato. Didn't call out Tomoe Wanatabe. Or even the wannabe detective that always chases me, Shinya. And most importantly, I didn't print my previous name. Not that name, anyway. I confessed a lot of things within the text. I even confessed my involvement with the Human Removal Service. Getting caught up in that organization's web of death wasn't something I ever intended to do. It wasn't something Kojiro ever would have done. But it was necessary in order to finish this latest book. Neville Sinclair rose to the ranks of the Shadow Society within mere weeks, chalking up to his or my macabre experiences. Couldn't have done it without the connections I formed as Kojiro. Couldn't have done any of this without him. I'm at the top of the ladder now, so to speak. Got a bunch of killers on my payroll. Even the dog Junpei is on my leash now. Don't know where I'll go from here. Original plan was to shut the Human Removal Service down, delete his existence as a final act of love for Noriko. But the power is nice, the power is intoxicating. Again, Kojiro wouldn't have toyed around with something like this. I'm not Kojiro. I look over the book in my hand once more. It's heavy, full of words that carry more weight than they should. Whether people believe the content of this book is out of my control. But those with a keen intellect will surely be able to piece the truth together. My eyes scan the cover and read over the large embossed letters. Corpse Factory, a novel by Noble Sinclair. I've never been more proud of my work. What the fuck? The end. What the fuck? Hold on, hold your teas, hold your package or hold something. He was involved with the Herald's and Narcos too. I think he joined after. Oh my god. That's one of the endings? Grats. Yeah, we beat the game! I'm kind of scared to know what the other endings would be. Oh my god, endings. What are endings? I'm assuming I can only look at my ending. Which ending would you like to view? I can just look at all the endings. So I got ending B, right? I think I got ending B. So I guess ending A is like the true ending. Okay, there's ending C, hell. Oh my god. Oh my god. Go to the title. You sure you want to quit to we mean unsaved progress! What do you mean? Oh my god. You got B, okay. God, I'm kind of curious to know what the other endings were like. Shit! Okay, I'm not gonna lie, as we were like getting more into like Awie's storyline, I was getting a little over the story, but that ending with Kojiro kind of brought it back a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, I'm not understanding anything anymore. That's completely fair. Fuck. Shit. Damn. I kind of want to know, what does the true ending get? I need to know now. I want to know what the true ending is. Do I have to play out the whole ending? 3 months later? Oh my god! Oh god. Sometimes on a dark, overcast day, I can feel the cold bite of steel inside my gut. Okay, so Regardless, Aoi tries to stab Noriko. Okay. It's a phantom sensation that flickers and dissipates within moments. My doctor says it's nothing to be concerned about, but that doesn't prevent me from pulling my clothes aside to examine my skin underneath. The sight of the scar does little to comfort me. I don't think I should have survived this injury. I don't think I should have walked away after regaining consciousness. How she survived is beyond me. But somehow I survived that encounter with Aoi. In the darkest recesses of my memory, I can vaguely recall the warmth of strong arms carrying me from the factory, carrying me to safety. Was it Kojiro? Somebody saved me from that fateful day, but I don't know who. Yeah, I wondered that too on the B ending. Like, how did anyone save us? Regardless, I owe them my life, my new life. A life that is actually worth something. A life that doesn't consist of skulking in the shadows and pretending to be a beautiful corpse. Look down at the empty plate before me and smile. I'm still not accustomed to the sight of a finished meal, but I'm slowly learning to love it. Yes! My stomach feels full, truly full, not just full enough, like I used to force myself to believe. I put on 4 pounds recently. 4 good, healthy pounds. My cheeks glow with vitality, and my skin is no longer a sickly colour of ghastly flesh. The waiters at this restaurant are probably getting sick of seeing me here every other day, but I don't mind. I eat well here, and I learned to cook at home too. Tomoe of all people taught me how to prepare a meal. I never expected to study the culinary arts under someone like her, but she has a knack for bringing out the flavour in food. She says she picked up a few things from years of caring for her kid siblings. I'm learning a lot from her. I push my plate to the side and take a sip of water. Time to pay the bill and get going. There are things to do tonight after all. She's eating! Our girl is healing! Oh. I'm so proud of her. I'm proud of her too. Months have passed since the last time I set foot on these cursed grounds. The wafting stench of decay invades my nostrils and threatens to make me spill the contents of my stomach on the asphalt. It's a stench that I was once completely accustomed to. Damn. Now it's a sickening reminder of the person I used to be not so long ago. I didn't want to come here tonight. Didn't want to come here ever. Yet here I am. Call it a hunch or a premonition, or just a bad feeling, but some part of my mind urged me to visit this place after receiving a strange text message this morning. Oh no. A text message that seemed both alien and familiar at the time. A solitary word decorated the contents of the message, goodbye. But what drew my attention the most was the image of attachment of a photo and a young woman. A young woman bent over backwards, her face obscured by matted hair and blood, her chest exploding open from the inside. The young woman in the photo was me. It was an image of my own corpse. The craftsmanship was excellent. The cadaver used to replicate my body looked just like me. My first assumption was that the human removal service sent me this photo, but upon a moment of deliberation, that didn't seem to be the case. The human removal service's activities has declined rapidly as of late. The number of murders or suicides, depending on how you look at it, across Tokyo has decelerated so quickly that it's almost as if the human removal service never existed at all. Besides, that organization has had a particular trademark when sending out their doctored photos. They would include instructions with the message, include instructions for the victim to follow, usually involving the murder of another victim. The message I received simply said goodbye. My corpse photo feels personal. It's typical of the work I used to perform. It's almost as if somebody took over the identity of Corpse Girl, the role I once filled. But that's crazy, isn't it? I take a deep breath and stride toward the factory's entrance. Uh-oh. Well, it looks the same. I almost choke as I breathe in the thick air. The stench of death hangs like smoke inside the factory. This place looks just as it did when I was last here. The notable exceptions are the fresh cadavers displayed here and here and there upon the warehouse racks. Okay, why are they fresh? Somebody is living here. Somebody is continuing Corpse Girl's work. Is it Owie? Why are you here then? It was a picture of your corpse. I don't know, I guess like morbid curiosity. And somebody thought it was wise to target me as a victim. Me, Noriko Kurosawa. Somebody made a fatal mistake. Animalistic instinct rises within me as my legs move with purpose. My feet claw at the damaged concrete ground with every step. I'll kill the new Corpse Girl. I'll kill her and bury her. Enough is enough. I'll end the cycle of death that I started so long ago.
Hello? Who are you?
Oh, it is Owie. A meek voice slinks through the darkness, tugging aside the veil of silence ever so gently. I concentrate hard in order to identify the direction it came from. If I'm taken off guard even for just a second, it may be my end. My left. The voice came from my left. I spin on one heel and immediately feel bile rise in my throat.
May I help you with something?
Oh my god!
What the fuck is this? My name is Noriko. Noriko Kurosawa. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
Damn.
Owie? Is that you?
I feel like I'm looking into a twisted mirror. The girl before me is not me, and yet...
Are you here to buy a corpse? I have plenty on display. You can browse as much as you like. But that one on the end of the rack is reserved. Sorry.
She runs her grimy hand through her unwashed hair and scratches her scalp violently. A fleck of spittle drips from her lower lip as her eyes glaze over. This is Aoi Sato. Despite the hair and the makeup and the clothes, my old clothes, her voice is the same as I remember.
Owie, knock it off. You're scaring me. Who is Owie?
She's lost her mind.
Is that your name? Well, it's nice to meet you, Owie.
Wow.
My name is Noriko.
A moment of clarity brings immediate understanding. Just like I was torn between my own identity and that of Corpse Girl's, Aoi has become me. But her transformation hasn't been kind to her. Any recognition of her previous self has vanished. She doesn't even know her real name. After everything I've been through, I should be more forgiving to someone struggling with their identity. I should be understanding and sympathetic. Aoi Noriko gasps for air as my fingers clench her throat. Ooh! I ram my knee into her stomach and smash her into the warehouse racking, causing several stiff cadavers to crash into the ground around us.
Stop!
Oh, Aoi do be wearing Noriko. In a sense, she is. Aoi has lost herself. She has discarded all remnants of who she once was. I'm fine with that. I can almost relate to it. But I am Noriko Kurosawa. I have reclaimed my true self, and I won't let her become me. I am Noriko Kurosawa, and this bitch that stabbed me and left me for dead will not take my life away from me.
Die! Die!
I press Aoi against the steel racks and feel something within her frail body either bend or break. Her dull, tired eyes begin to droop, and the hands scratching at my wrists suddenly give up the fight. I realize I'm panting heavily as I clutch her neck. Her own ragged breast synchronizes with mine, and it's almost as though we are one person. No! She's not me!
You are not me!
I scream and I feel my fingernails puncture her skin. Ooh! My fingernails pierce her neck and drill into her flesh, stopping only when they clasp tightly around her spinal cord. Oof! With all the strength I can pull from within me, I twist my arm and throw Aoi to the blood-splattered concrete. She hits the ground unceremoniously, her lightweight body barely making a sound as her vacant, dead eyes stare up at the cracking ceiling. Interesting. Oh. Oh. imagined I'd have to dig up this grave for a second time. Oh no. When I buried Corpse Girl in the gardens below our former apartment, I didn't predict I'd have to see her again so soon. Ooh, you're throwing Aoi in there too? But here she is, still rotten and miserable. I thought her burial was going to be the end of it all, a symbolic gesture to help me leave behind the person I had become. It was a way to reclaim my former self and bury the past. Corpse Girl doesn't say anything when she sees me lift the dirt from her resting place. She doesn't give any indication that she even notices my presence. Fine. Be that way. I couldn't care less.
I brought a friend for you.
Ooh.
Someone to keep you company.
Girl is living in her Delulu. Could be worse. Honestly, yeah, it could be worse. Ooh. Damn. With a great deal of effort, I hauled the body of Aoi into the narrow pit and let it collapse beside Corpse Girl. The girl in my old clothes seems to cuddle up to her new companion. It's almost fitting that the person who became me should rest eternally beside the person I had tried to become. I think I can rest easy knowing that they're both in the ground. I think nothing further can prevent me from being Noriko.
Suppose I should say a few words.
Go for it.
You were my best friend, Aoi.
Hmm.
And I'm sorry I couldn't save you.
How? Ending 3? Oh god.
I'm sorry that I only ever wanted to save myself. I hope that you at least found some happiness by becoming me. Goodbye.
I clutched a small shovel in my hands and began to fill in the makeshift grave. Dirt and rocks pile into the pit slowly. I mistake the faint howl of the wind as a final moan from the girl I once knew as Aoi. But we did get a new apartment again, which I'm all for. Covered in dirt and grime and blood and muck and God knows what else, I collapsed onto the floor in my new apartment. I'm very fortunate I managed to find this place. Someone moved out in a hurry and I was able to move right in with just the first month's rent paid up front. Well, chances are the reason that I had to move out so quickly is because next door there's a dead body. Excuse me, what? Ending 3 is worse than this and the date with the dead lady? Apparently so. Don't know if I'll be able to afford next month's payment, but I'll face that challenge when it comes. For now, everything is finally over. I should shower or bathe or at least scrub the filth from my skin. But I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. This is the price of being Noriko Kurosawa. I'll roll over to my side and grab my phone, slowly bringing it to my eye level. An involuntary frown masked my dirt-encrusted face when I noticed the icon for one missed call on my screen, an unknown number. Kojiro? A short message tells me the caller left a voicemail. I don't know who could have called me at such a late hour. It's well past midnight after all. I closed my eyes and let the voicemail play. Kojiro?
Hey.
Yeah! My boy is back!
Bit late. Saw us. We should talk. Call me?
Yes! Kojiro! Wait. Our boy! Our boy! Our boy's alive! Nice. I mean, that ending's a little bit abrupt, but I would like to if I'd have seen those two together, you know? Kojiro, baby! I'm glad that I didn't get, like, the worst ending. I don't know what the worst ending is, but I'm glad I didn't achieve it, you know? I'm glad. Okay, this closes the chapter on the Corpse Factory. Oh. I wonder what you know what, I am really curious. I'm gonna have to Google it now. I want to know what I did, or what I didn't do to not cause the true ending. Endings guide. There you go. Let's see. Let me see. I wanna Oh! Interesting. Okay, so there was a chance for me to forge a bond with Tomaway. Bonus ending. There's a bonus ending. I'm kind of curious of what the bonus ending is, because the bonus ending, picture is Tomaway. Do I take a look at the bonus ending? Do I dare do it? Do I dare? I mean, we got time. Nothing's really stopping me. I think it's the epilogue. Oh, what's going on? Do you want to know? No, I'm good, thanks. Cause you're a baby. If you want to know, you can message me later. Tell me, please. Bonus ending. Okay, I'm looking at the bonus ending. Turn away! My baby! My favorite. Oh! God, this place is boring as hell. After all the shit I've been through this year, I simply can't believe I'm still working here. If it weren't for Shinya, I probably wouldn't bother coming in every day. But if I want to patch things up with him, if I keep talking to him in the office, surely I'll crawl my way to forgiveness. Speaking of that son of a bitch, here he comes! Look at him, he walks past my desk and doesn't even acknowledge my existence. How could he ignore me after all the time we spent together? Fucking hell. He irritates the shit out of me sometimes. I'll just have to take matters into my own hands. If he won't talk to me, I'll just have to talk to him. I leave my desk and stride over to him. My heavy footsteps aren't exactly elegant or befitting a lady, as my mother used to always say, but I don't really give a flying fuck.
Hey, what's going on?
The slow drawling words that drip from my mouth don't come out the way I want. That always seems to be the case. Everyone treats me like some dumbass dipshit because of the way I speak. They don't understand that it's the way someone thinks that really matters. I can't help it if I was brought up to speak like a fucking imbecile. Blame my father, not me.
Oh. Hello, Tomoe.
Oh.
Hello yourself. What's a gal gotta do to get a conversation out of you these days?
Huh? What do you mean?
Come on. You know we don't speak like we used to.
Well, we broke up. You dumped me. What exactly do you expect from me now?
Oh, please. You know I'm sorry for that.
Why did you guys break up?
I told you 1,000 times that breaking it off with you was the stupidest thing I've ever done. So come on! Get back together with me, will ya?
Aww.
Tomoe. Broke my heart.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I know. Shinya, I really love you.
Aww.
I need you.
Aww. I'm not normally one to get embarrassed, but letting my feelings hang in the air between us really makes me uncomfortable.
Did you hear about my father?
Eh?
I wasn't expecting him to shrug off my confession with a swift change of topic.
He's tracked down an important member of the human removal service.
Good for him.
Jeez, not this shit again.
Can't you just let it all go? No, I can never do that.
Maybe that's why they broke up.
I'm going to get to the bottom of it. I could use a hand, if you're willing to assist.
Oh no.
Having someone by my side with insider information would be rather handy. Don't you agree?
I'm kind of blindsided by his request. I know that he knows everything. I'd be stupid to pretend he hadn't figured it all out by now. He knows my involvement with Noriko. He knows that I had a hand, however indirect, in the suicide cases that Corpse Girl painted across the city.
I'm not going to judge you for working with Noriko.
Very big of you.
If you can help me bring the greater perpetrator to justice, the head of the Human Removal Service, then I think it may have been a good thing that you did what you did.
That's so... You'd forgive me for getting involved with such stupid shit?
Yes. I'd have no choice but to forgive you. And maybe we can even move further forward.
This is giving the whole, like, coercion that Noriko did with Koji. It's like, if you do this for me, then maybe, you know, we can, like, be together. I know he's just saying what I want to hear. He can be manipulative in his own way. But if there's a chance I can make up for the shit I've done and win Shinya over again, then I have to go for it.
Right. Sign me up then, or whatever. I'll help out.
Oh no, Tomoe.
Thank you, Tomoe. I'm going to interview the individual involved with the Human Removal Service.
Ooh.
Are you allowed to do that?
Of course. Father said I'm an important member of the investigation team now.
Hey, well done.
I'd like you to come with me. You might be able to point out any inconsistencies in his testimony.
Yeah, I don't know about that, but I'll do my best.
For the first time in a long time, Shinya smiles at me. Now kiss. Now kiss.
Ah, shit. I told you, I don't know.
Hey, it's Junpei.
Can you just leave me alone?
Nope. This guy's pathetic. Every time I open my mouth, he flinches and recoils in terror. Like he thinks I'm gonna hit him or stab him.
Listen here, you little shit. If you don't spill the deets, my man here will crush your fat skull into dust.
Tomoe, maybe you should let me do the talking from here on out.
Whatever.
I back off and let Shinya take my place. I talked him up, so I thought he'd be pleased, but maybe I just annoyed him.
Mr. Matsumoto.
Please, just call me June. Hey, nice try, mister. I ain't your friend. You can address me formally. Thank you very much.
He folds his arm across his chest and adopts the pouting expression of a child.
Yes. Well, as I was saying. Mr. Matsumoto, you understand why you've been brought in for questioning, yes?
Yeah, man, but, like, I'm totes innocent, you know?
You're definitely not.
I don't even know nothing about the Human Removal Service. You guys think I'm involved, but you haven't given a reason why you think that.
Shinya retrieves a small pocket notebook from somewhere and flips through the pages. After a moment of silence, he clears his throat.
Several witnesses, plus a security camera, placed you at the scene of a murder just 2 days ago.
Jesus, just 2 days ago?
Now, it's apparent you weren't the culprit. However, your activities at the time of the incident were questionable at best.
Oh, what activities are you referring to, Detective Man?
You were cheering, and I quote, "Kill him dead. Kill him dead."
Yo, that don't sound like something I'd say. I want my lawyer. You can't detain me here.
Mr. Matsumoto, you willingly came here when we contacted you. You are not under arrest.
This is ludicrous. Ludicrous, I say.
Be that as it may, I have a few more questions. One witness declared that you followed the masked culprit after they fled the scene of the crime. Is there any truth to this claim?
Nah, man, like, I just needed to go the same direction, you know?
That's your excuse?
I've got no idea who this Harold person you keep mentioning is.
Shinya raises an eyebrow and casts me a dark look. I just shrug.
I never mentioned the word Harold. Is that the name the culprit refers to themselves as?
Oh, this is like some detective mind trick, ain't it? I have the right to remain silent. Anything I say or do, or whatever, can be like...
I've had enough of this creep's inane ramblings.
Listen up.
I slam my fist against the table and send Junpei rolling back in his seat. He nearly falls off the chair, but manages to regain his balance.
You've got two options here. Number one, tell us the identity of that killer. The person you called the Herald.
What's the other option?
Number two, tell us who is really in charge of the human removal service.
His sweaty, pulsating forehead is glowing red.
I'll...
What?
I can't betray the identity of the Herald. I just can't.
Why not?
But the guy behind all of this? I say fuck him. I'll sell him out if it means you'll pardon my involvement.
Go on. I don't know what caused this sudden change in attitude, but Shinya gives me a grateful nod and it feels good to have been helpful.
Please, Mr. Matsumoto. Please give us a name.
Okay. Look. You gotta know this. I don't have all the deets, okay? I'm not as important as y'all think I am. But the guy running this whole thing, he's got an army of masked killers. An army of damaged chicks all going around, killing and calling themselves the Herald.
They're all women?
And the name of this ringleader?
That's new.
Like I said, I don't know everything. I don't got his full name.
Come on, just spill it.
I only know him as N.
Goji! N. Sinclair? A foreign name, although the first name could be Japanese, I suppose. Shinya is jotting their name down and confirming the correct spelling with Junpei. I find myself lost in thought, far detached from this moment. For some strange reason, Noriko's face pops into my mind. I have a fuzzy recollection of a conversation with her, but any attempt to clarify that thought in my mind is useless.
Shinya, is the name familiar to you?
Yes.
Amazing! Shinya always surprises me.
So who is it?
Noriko Kurosawa once told me about a book she was reading. Now, please understand, I don't share the same taste in fiction as hers, so...
Yeah, I get it. Get to the point.
She used to read the most macabre, horrific stories. And she told me about one book in particular. A book about a man obsessed with corpses.
Obsessed with corpses, huh? Jeez, don't that sound familiar? Wait, what am I saying? That does sound familiar. She told me about that book, too. Flower. Something about a flower.
Yes. Strange Flower. A book by Nobel Sinclair.
Noble Sinclair? N. Sinclair himself?
Jeez. You reckon that's the guy behind the human removal service?
I don't know, but it's a lead. A man obsessed with the dead. Truly despicable.
That's one way to put it. I've done my time with sickos like that, had enough of it, and put it all behind me.
Oh, Detective Man. Can I, like, go now?
Absolutely not.
Fuck you, Junpei. Let's go! Hi, Rap! How you doing? I'll watch the VOD because it's time for me to go. Bye! Bye, Clarixa! Bye, 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 bye. Have a wonderful stream. Shinya turns away from Junpei and beckons for one of the armed police officers standing guard at the room entrance. The officer walks over and awaits Shinya's command.
Arrest this man.
Yes!
Yo, that's whack. What are you doing?
The police officer cuffs Junpei and yanks him out of his chair.
Shinya, that was cold.
It had to be done.
Junpei Matsumoto is dragged away, kicking and screaming. Silence falls upon the room after the door closes in the police officer's wake.
So, what now, Detective Man?
Shinya scratches his chin, as though wondering why I would call him that, but he doesn't voice his
Our
discontent.
next step is to track down the author, Nobel Sinclair. Maybe he's our culprit, maybe not. Either way, we won't know until we talk to him.
Right on.
And?
What about...
Shinya interrupts me with a sudden, soft kiss to the lips! I close my eyes and lean into him, letting his warmth envelop me.
Shinya...
I couldn't have done this without you, Tomoe.
Oh.
And I wouldn't be the man I am today had it not been for you. So... thank you.
Does this mean... you want to be with me again?
Yes. If you'll have me.
Oh! My heart swells with his confirmation. I've never been so happy.
Shinya, of course.
He kisses me again, and the fear I had of losing him instantly washes away. I won't fuck it up this time. I'll keep him close to me and protect him forever. I reluctantly break away from his embrace and hold his chin delicately in my fingers.
Let's go find this Nobel Sinclair fucker.
Yes. Let's find him and bring him to justice.
They kissed! They kissed! Shinya's like 6. How is he in the police? What do you mean he's like 6? What? He's like 6. He's not 6. He's not. Oh, hydration. Whew. Now, I'm not gonna lie, there are a few twists and turns in the story that I was like, where the fuck is this going? But having the ending with Kojiro being Noble Sinclair is kind of fucking cool. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of cool. He looks like a child. He does not look like a child. He looks... He looks like a very young adult. A very young adult. He doesn't look like a child. Oh boy. Okay, I need to stretch this out. Whew, that was fun. That's the last of it. That's the last of Corpse Factory. Damn. I enjoyed that. Even though the story did take a few turns that I didn't like, I honestly really enjoyed it. I enjoyed it a lot. Whew. I'm going to cut off here because we did go over 3 hours. But Pam loves him too much. I don't love him too much. Who was the person that really liked him? I think it was Zenith. I think Shinya belongs to Zenith now. What's next? I think next we must raid. But next for gaming, I've got a few Fears to Fathom games lined up for tomorrow. Whew. Yeah, because tomorrow we're doing a little fundraiser. We're doing a little fundraiser for the people affected by ice. I think I've narrowed down the which one I want to do for it. I think I pretty much narrowed it down. But we are going to be raiding at 60. Oh, so I'm going to cut off here today, guys. Thank you so much for coming in, enjoying your time with me, enjoying yourselves, hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. It makes me feel incredibly loved. I know I played a lot of Corpse Factory these last, 6 or 7 streams. But I got so hooked. I was like, fuck it. I need to know how this ends. So I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Look after yourselves. Keep yourselves hydrated. Make sure you eat. Get some sunlight on your beautiful faces. Just enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you tomorrow for the fundraiser day. Everyone have a wonderful rest of your day. I love you so much. Say hi to Sixie. Spam them with all the emotes that you have. And if you have some of mine, use those because they're kind of cute. I'm not gonna lie. I know it's a little biased for me to say, but I kind of like them. I will see you guys later, okay? Mwah. Bye, guys. Have a beautiful day. Bye, 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 bye. Goodbye, guys. Have a good one. Bye, bye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye.